Nuts. You thought? You just... Oh.
Well, it's another day, and I'm back at it like a crack addict. Guys, we are going to get into it. So, once again, I am your host of And Now Your Mama Knows, this fine channel. I'm the cowboy, the king of content. Guys, I'm here to do it all. Now, we are celebrating Stadia because it is down to the final stretch, and then Stadia will be gone forever. So I decided I would stream Stadia for 30 days straight up into its closure because it meant a lot to me. So I figured, hey, this was a good way for me to actually kick Stadia off. So with that being said, we're going to get into some Stadia games and entertainment on day 18. So you guys just sit back and let me do my thing, because it's gonna be epic. Now, if you go to my channel, you'll see it's all about me, pretty much everything. So this is for all the new people. But guys, I do podcasts, I do vlogging, I do gaming, and I also do reviews. So check it out. Make sure you go to the playlist. The playlist has everything you need to see what this channel is all about. So with that being said, I'm going to get into the show, but I want to do something I haven't done in a long time. So I want to do what I like to call positive rants. And today's positive rant is this: well-behaved people seldom make history. Now, hear me out. I said, well-behaved people seldom make history. Now, what does that mean? Now, I'm not telling you all to go run out in the streets and go crazy and have anarchy and chaos. But what I'm saying is, if you sit on your morals and you sit in your chair and you do nothing about your future, you will be forgotten. See, it takes the person who has that type of motivation to get up from here and go over here and make noise. Now, I'll say that again. It takes the person to have motivation to get up from here to here and make noise. For instance, you don't have to be a fan of wrestling, but you've all probably heard of Stone Cold Steve Austin because he was a hellraiser. That's what he did. He got up from here and came over here and he made noise. And it's similar to the guy that's standing in front of you right now, aka the cowboy, because I would stand here and then I would go here and I would make noise. And by God, there was people who couldn't stand the cowboy, but I did what I had to do because I don't like to be quiet. I like to speak up. And if you take that as I'm a hellraiser, well, damn it, I like to raise hell. Because well-behaved people seldom make history. Because even with Stadia, name how many times somebody could have a stream and they will bring up the cowboy. And I didn't even have to be present because I made so much noise that you know that my presence was felt without me being in the vicinity. So what am I saying to you guys today? I'm saying well-behaved people seldom make history. Now, nobody has to grab a chair and throw it across the room. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if your heart beats and your mouth speaks, put some action and energy and motivation and let the world hear you. Don't sit by being the good guy, the nice guy, because they do finish last. And I'm not telling you to be a bad guy, but what I'm saying is, well-behaved people seldom make history. And that's what I'm talking about today. Make a little noise. You go to work and you got that coworker that always have something to say. Well, they probably have something to say because you say nothing. And what you need to do is say, listen, today isn't going to be yesterday when I was here. Today is going to be today, and I'm standing here, and I'm letting you know today that we're not doing what we did back there yesterday because I'm standing here today. Guys, there were some very brave individuals who you all heard name in history, and we could go on and on from Martin Luther King. Hell, we could say Christopher Columbus, and that isn't supposed to be said. But you know what? Well-behaved people seldom make history. It's that person who makes noise, who gets their name etched in eternity. And all I'm saying is if you want to be somebody to be remembered, you make a little bit of noise, you put your chest out, you allow your mouth to flow. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you need to be the bad guy, but what I'm saying is the cowboy will always walk into any door and be heard. The cowboy will walk into any door and they're gonna know that I was here because I am not that well-behaved individual, because I will be in history because I make a little noise from time to time, because when it's necessary, I can't sit back and keep my mouth shut. So guys, well-behaved people seldom make history. And that is today's positive rant. And with that being said, and now your mama knows that I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. All right, guys. Now, with that being said, I'm going to grab a chair. I hope you grab a chair. We're going to get the show started. Now, I will say this ahead of time. My camera, I was having issues, right? This is my new camera I got for Christmas. But I also bought this, right? So this should allow me not to have those issues, I think. So what it is my new camera plugs into the C port of my PC. Now, I think that port is the issue. So what I did is I bought this thing, which is a pass-through. So you could put your C port into a USB and plug it in a USB. This is the camera that I have. It's brand new. The Logitech Stream Cam for streamers, content creators, blah, 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 right? But it flickers, and so much so that yesterday you guys were like, we should have a petition to stop Cowboy from using that thing. So I went to use it last night. I was going to plug that up, but I couldn't get it to flicker. So I figured maybe I have to have it on for long enough time that it start happening. So today I decided to do something different. I want to figure out what it is. So I use the extended mode, right? So I have my laptop and I have my monitor and I have two screens. So I figured today, we're going to use one screen, okay? So I got my monitor as my one screen, and I want to see what it's going to be like. All right. So with that being said, once it starts flickering, you guys let me know. I'm going to actually unplug it, plug this in, and plug it back in, and I want to see if that's actually going to make the difference. So we'll figure it out. So with that being said, guys, I want to get to the chat, and then, we'll get the show officially started. And I'm trying something new today as well. So my man Jack was in the building first. And let's see. So Jack said first, then he said about to hit up a Wawa. Oh, cool. You know what? I was just saying how I have a Wawa gift card. So I got to definitely hit up a Wawa soon. Let me see. What up on your end? You know me, Jack. I'm just chilling, man. LOL, I Googled that question. Googled the question. Let me see. Like that heater review. Yeah, man. That little heater for the car dashboard. So I wished it worked better, but it is what it is. Oh, man. He's a cowboy. You know it. Josh Warren is in the building. My mentor. Yeehaw! You got it. All right. You got the yeehaw out of me. Okay. Are you happy? All right, let's see. When freedom is outlawed, only outlaws will be free. Ooh, I like that. When freedom is outlawed, only outlaws will be free. That's dope. Let me see. Actually, I changed my question. What would you do today to change the outcome of tomorrow? All right, so hold up. We're gonna get into these questions. That is dope. But we're gonna get into it after the show actually start. Sounds like a Clint Black song. Let me see. Wait, is it unlimited questions? So I'm trying this for the first time to see what happens. All right, Wherever You Go by Clint Black. All right, cool. All right, so with that being said, guys, I got through the early adopters, what I like to say, the first few people. So the first thing I want to say is this show is gonna be epic. Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh man. And number two, guys, you know I gotta bring my guy Chucky up in here. So if anybody got some issues with anything going on with the show, he's gonna tell you one thing and one thing only. Let it rock, Chucky.
Man the fuck up.
I'm just saying. That was Chucky, not me. Now, last and finally, guys, I'm going to play my epic intro, and then we're going to get the show rocking. 18 days on the 30 days of Stadia Games Entertainment. Let's go. And now, your mama knows. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon. The cowboy is in the building. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into this thing. So I don't know how that Q&A thing goes, right, with the questions. So let's go. So FCAT said, actually, I changed my question. What would you do today to change the outcome of tomorrow? Me personally, I just wouldn't have got married at the age of 18. It's simple for me. And I always answer that the same. I would never have got married at the age of 18. And that would have changed so much today. Let's see. All right, hold on. All right. What's wrong? Is that the one? Yeah, I don't know what song you're talking about. Yo, Sanchez is in the building. You know, I give you guys a little bit of buffer so you guys could come in a little bit late. Yo, what's up, Geek? Geek, what are you saying no to? Oh, here we go. Geek say, yo. Geek, when I hear you say that in my head, I hear Scott Hall. Geek, when I hear you say, remember, you always had a two-pick? Hey, yo. Let me see. Clint Black, No Time to Kill. All right. Let me see what's wrong. It's that one. Okay, got you. Let me see. All right, so if we know 10 years ago today, when we'd be 10 years from now, would you spend tomorrow yesterday trying to make them last somehow? Wait, is that a song or is that your question? You guys are messing with me today. But yeah, I mean, if we had the knowledge, past knowledge from yesteryear, you know, we would definitely do some great things today. I'm pretty sure. Now, I want you guys to help me out. I'm trying to see what happens with these questions, right? So I put up the questions, the Q&A. And so I don't know how it goes. So somebody type a question and let's see if I don't get it. Let me see. He's laughing. Yo, what's up, ISO Motion Gaming, my guy? What's going on? ISO, you see that thing that says put in a question? Type in a question and let me know. Does it pop up? Like, I'm curious. Oh, it's from that song. All right, cool. But as usual, I'm gonna drop the link so you guys could jump in if you like. All right, question. Did you watch Warriors yet on HBO? No, I didn't. You know why that messed me up real quick, ISO? Because there was a remember Tom Hardy? He made a movie. I felt his breakout role for me was a movie called it was called Warrior. And so when you said that, I was like, wait, how did he know? Because I just told somebody earlier today to watch Warrior. So that's kind of funny. But here, let me let you guys join. Let's see. Join. Bam. There you go. All right. And but I need to figure this thing out. So here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna type in a question and I'll see. So Q&A, right? So I could click on Q&A. Oh, it doesn't do anything for me. All right, hold up. All right, let me refresh. Oh, these kids are so effing loud. I need a streaming room. All right, so I'm trying to see what's up with this Q&A. Okay, so I can't write. I'm gonna ask my wife to write and see if something pops up. All right, let's see. So let me see. I did put a question. So what happens when what do you click on it or something? I need to check it out. Okay, I sent it was a question. Yeah, but I don't know where the questions are going. I'm not getting any notifications or anything that somebody sent the question. So it's strange. I already asked a question on YouTube. Where does it go on your end? That's a good question. I have no clue. I wanted to try it. I don't know if YouTube fleshed that out or not. Let me go to here, you know what? Let me go to YouTube on the computer.
You know what Kelly said that was so rude?
Here, let me see. Maybe All right, so Q&A. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so community moderation, participation, participants, pop chat, toggle. Yeah, I mean, I thought it looked cool, right? Like it was something that you could kind of, why not mess with it? But yeah, I don't see where the questions aren't going anywhere. Let me look. Yeah, I don't know. So maybe I need to look it up. I thought it'd be cool, like, hey, let you guys ask some questions. Let's try something new, Let me click engage with your audience. All right, so answer fewer questions live. That's what I got. Right now it's clicked. And then I see start a poll. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got to look up a video or something, because definitely don't see anything. Anyways, let me let in some of the guests. Hold on, let me get down here. Remember, guys, you could join if you like. Let me see. ISO said, I believe the question goes into its own chat box for you to see. Damn, where the hell would that be? Let me see. What's the question? No, there's a thing, Jack, you could click on, and you guys can ask a question. But anyway, let me bring in none other than the guy. FCAT is coming in the building. FCAT, what's going on, man? Talk to me. Let me know how you're doing on this fine day. For us, it's over 60 degrees. That's a good thing in January. No, FCAT. All right. Well, next.
Hear me?
There you go. What's up, brother?
Chilling.
Okay. So I like to hear. Let me see. I'm gonna bring in now none other than my man ISO Motion.
Yo, what up, though?
Okay. Anyway, what's up, ISO? I was gonna mess your whole thing up, man. Hold on, wait. I got it. The most casual gamer at his finest. Come on, man.
At its finest.
At its finest. That's the
you know what?
important
You know,
part.
Cowboy, I gotta let you know. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, but you drive me nuts sometimes.
I know, bro. Listen, you're the new Doc Dark. Doc used to be like, I can't stand him. So now I just drive you crazy. 2023, man.
Hey, it is what
No,
it is.
do you get what I was trying? All right, guys, just a backstory. So, wait, let's say what's up to my man K9 is in the building.
Hey,
yeah. What's up, K9? Yo, how you doing? He said, what's up to ISO as well. So what I was saying, ISO, was I was being funny 11 months ago when I made that video.
Yeah,
but what I was curious, so it wasn't even out yet, right? But I was in the height of my cloud gaming, and Doc messed with me. Cowboy, he be streaming at the beach or whatever, but I stream everywhere. So my question was, and I showed it, like I think I was at a lake one time, and I was playing like Destiny, for instance, right? No, I was playing Marvel Avengers. So I was on my phone playing Marvel Avengers at a lake, but I was using my mobile data, right? So what I was curious was, I was like, I wonder when the Steam Deck come out, because I watched the video when they talked about it, and they said themselves, it won't have a SIM card, so you won't be able to add mobile data. Now, I get a hotspot is different. So I was like, dude, if it has a hotspot, that's going to be dope. So they was like, why wouldn't it? And I was like, I mean, in theory, it should, right? But I'm seeing is believing. So everybody I talked to, and this was before it came out, but there was so many videos of it before it came out. I said, I've never seen a video yet where they said, yes, it works with mobile hotspot. So everybody's like, well, that's a generic question. It should. I was like, but I want to see it. Now, months went by, 11 months later, we're almost a year later, the thing been out, and somehow it came up today. And I said, I'm just saying, I still never see the video. That's all I was saying, right? So you jumped in at the end, and you was like, of course it would. And I was like, I would just, so then, was it Rune? Rune told one of his friends to do it. Now, look, it works on Wi-Fi, right? And hotspot is Wi-Fi. Makes sense. But I want to see it in action. Can I go to the lake like I did with my phone on Stadia and be like, yo, I'm playing a multiplayer game? Because if it does that, that will be, now I don't have hotspot, because AT&T, if you got prepaid, they don't give you hotspot. But maybe I would pay for a hotspot if I could have a dedicated device that I could just play the cloud, or I'm not really into cloud anymore, but let's say remote play, right? And I could just play away from home using my mobile data. That would be cool. So all I was saying is I just would like to see it. Like, is it really possible? Everybody say it is, but I've never actually seen it. Like, and when I brought up my channel, I showed, like Doc said, I mean, like if you said, I bet you can't play Stadia here, bro, go to my channel. So I showed the ins and outs, and I was just curious. Like, I'm surprised I've never seen a video showing that, because the naysayers, when that came out, and I was one of them, oh, but once you walk out your door, you ain't going to be playing online. So I would love for the counter to be like, oh, yes, we will. And then I could see a video and be like, dude, that's dope. So that's all I was saying.
No, I thought it was funny because obviously, like you said, I came at the back end, right? And I was like, this is the stupidest freaking thing I've ever. I was like, bro, this is stupid. I was like, this is the dumbest thing, because the way the question was, can you use a hotspot? That was a generic question, right?
Right.
I was like, yeah, it has Wi-Fi. You can use a fucking hotspot, right? So I was like, this is the stupidest question ever. Now Holtz tried to get your back and go into a little bit more in depth, but I was like, no, you didn't ask that question. I was like, he asked a simple question. You got a bunch of answers. Did you see my pictures?
Yo.
So what
you had the clown with.
Yeah. So what I did, right, was to show, because I wasn't gonna do video.
Yeah, you changed your Wi-Fi. Oh, tell them what you made the name of it.
So what I did was I was like, to show that there was a hotspot, right?
Yeah,
so I went into my phone and I was gonna turn it on, but it goes based off your phone, like what you name your phone, right?
Okay.
So I went into my phone and renamed it like Cowboys a Clown Mobile Hotspot to show like, yo, you can connect it. So that's why when I took the picture, I showed like, okay, it's obviously connected to my Wi-Fi, and then you see the hotspot, right? So it was like a trolling thing, and I was like, no, you had to be trolling. But see, that I didn't understand the full question of it, because I mean, the way you said it and the way I saw it in Discord was can you connect to a hotspot? And I'm like, it has Wi-Fi.
Well, you know what it is? It's because I've been talking to them about this forever. So they all know the ins and outs. So when I ask the generic question, they know what I'm saying. And then you just seen it and you're like, wait, what? But look, guys, he said Cowboys Cloud Mobile.
Yeah, see, and I was showing, look, it's on my phone. And you can see it on the
Hold on. You had another one too. Hold on, here we go.
Yeah, see, so yeah, all that shit.
Had me crying, man.
I thought that shit was funny as fuck, though. And then they showed the video, and I was like, bruh. No, when Rune said he asked his friend, I was like, yo, if I was the friend, I'll be like, what are you asking me right now?
Now, y'all see how ISO be bullying me? Look at this. He put a cowboy with a hat with a clown, and he's sad.
That's not me. I didn't.
That was F Cat, and he put ISO hotspot. Okay, got it. Yeah, he wrote ISO's hotspot. Yo, y'all ain't right, man. Y'all ain't right. Bullies. Yo, ISO, how do you think this thing works, though, man? This Q&A thing. This is stupid.
Oh, so from my understanding, so like, I think it's in its own chat box, and you should be able to see it. So like when you click on it, you should see all the questions that everyone has that's typing in it.
Okay, you know what I think it is? I think because now this is another thing I had the other day. I think because my YouTube is on a different
No.
Oh, they told you no.
Man, that's just me and my household, man. I just can't escape. I think what it is my YouTube is on a different account. So I probably got to log in on a different Gmail account. You know what I'm saying? Like all right, so my main email, when I go to watch it's like, all right, for instance, on my YouTube account, I have YouTube Premium. And then when I go to watch YouTube, like right now, if I try to share a video, because I'm on my regular Gmail or whatever, it'll have commercials when it shouldn't. So I think that's the issue. I just need to log in under the same Gmail as my thing now.
Yeah, like you actually have to, like, because they're using like Melon or whatever to look at your chat and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh no, yeah. So if you go on like your actual video, like on YouTube, that's when you should be able to go into it, because that's how it worked with I was streaming one time and I saw you can open like a discussion, but you have to go into that own separate chat box to view the discussion.
Yeah, I think it's a cool thing. I seen it there before, but I was always doing polls. I'm curious. Now your mama knows. I don't want this to take up too much time, but anyway, you guys talk to me a little bit, man, as I'm curious. I'll mess with this a little bit. Let me see. I'm gonna try to change this. I don't know why. I figure I should have had all my different stuff in here. I don't know if maybe I had an update or something happened. Oh, you know what? Let me just do it on my phone. That might be the easier way. Anyway, what's up with you guys, man?
Not much, man. Chilling. I got my video ready for tomorrow, so that's cool.
Nice.
And watched a little bit of the Warrior show when I was eating some lunch after the gym. So yeah, man, I'm just chilling right now.
And you said you're going to do what, 3 videos a week?
Yep, 3 videos a week, because I feel like it's already helping, because like I now I feel like I can take my time doing videos, because the way I was doing it before, like, I would wake up around like 8, maybe 9, and then I'll be like, oh, I have an idea for a video, and I'll do it the same day, and because I want to make sure to push it out like by like 11 or 12 my time, pretty much, or as soon as possible for the most part, I find myself like rushing with my videos. So changing it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it pretty much gives me that, 2 days, and then whatever like boarding time frame I have to get it ready and then upload it,
Okay, makes sense. That's cool, man.
It's been working. I mean, I'm already liking, like, I'm super excited for my thumbnail for the one tomorrow. The one I did previously was nice too. So it gives me time to kind of like figure things out. And I like it. It's working out.
That's pretty cool, man. I love that you came up with something and you're trying it, you're sticking to it. And that's cool. And I'm just gonna give up. I'm trying to figure out this Q&A. I think I just need to be on that that thing, but I think I'm not doing it properly. And all right, here, I'm trying one last thing. Let me see. Now your mama knows. Let's see.
Yo, Sanchez, this is facts. I'm just a casual gamer at its finest.
At its finest, bro.
At its finest.
That's the whole thing. At its finest.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, just browsing through some news. Not really too much going on.
Okay, all right, FK, I hear you. FK, you got what news are you looking into, man?
Supposedly there's this rumor out there. Apparently, xCloud's gonna be upgrading their servers again.
Ooh, nice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, because honestly, and I was a big I'm a supporter of whatever I use and whatever I think I like, right? And so, Xbox was or xCloud was really good at one point, but they had fell off, man. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I tried it. It worked, but I didn't like it, because I was like, because when I try it, like, I'm at home, so it's kind of like it's kind of pointless,
Right.
I'm like, I could just play the game, download it. Why am I streaming it? Like, I only did it just to try it. Yeah.
Today we got a lot of descriptive news on this Ubisoft Star Wars game made by same people who made Division.
That's pretty cool.
And we know they're working on, Avatar should be coming out this year.
Yeah, I would like to think it's it's a shame is that it didn't make it this year, because the regular Avatar came out. That would have been dope. All right, so let me see Q&A. I still don't see it. See, I logged in with my other account too, and I still don't see it. You guys still there?
I have no idea.
All right. Yeah, I don't know either.
In this wrestling news, looks like Vince McMahon plotting to return to WWE to sell it.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I know has been talking about him trying to come back. I know he still owns a lot of the company. So, all right, I give up. Sorry, guys. I'm going to end this thing. But what I will do, let me see. This will remove the question list. I don't see no damn question list. It must be looking somewhere wrong. I'm going to have to watch a video.
I'm pretty sure it's something simple, but it's just like, really?
Yeah. It's going to be like right there. Like, bam, there you go. Yeah, because I would assume right where it says the question or like chat, it would be right there. But I don't see it. And so I'm going to leave it alone because as long as I look at it, it's going to keep getting me to
bug you.
Yeah. And I'm spending too much time on it. So let's close out of that. It is what it is. All right, cool. Here we go. All right. So with that being said, let me pull up Stadia as we chat. Also, I want to see if my camera is going to act up. So it actually looked like it's working. I went
What'd you do?
So I tried to update the drivers. I Googled it and it said like some dude had a video said you got to go and update not the driver for the camera, but the driver on your system. You got to find the C port. So I tried to do that. It still did it, right? So yesterday it was doing it and people was like, bro, it looks bad. You know, change your camera. So I said, fine, I changed my camera. So I bought this thing, which is the connector so I could connect into my USB. So, but then last night it wasn't doing it. And I was like, all right, we're just going to watch a show. I didn't want to kill too much time waiting for it to happen. So I'm thinking it's going to happen eventually, maybe a half an hour in, even though I'm 40 minutes in. So if it does happen, because I think it'd be weird if all of a sudden it stopped happening. Like, I don't know. But maybe I updated something and it started working. Anyway, what I want to do is if it happens on screen, I'm going to do it live where I'm going to unplug it, open this bag, because if it doesn't happen, I'm going to return this. But I'm going to open the bag, plug it in where my other camera been at all this time, and I want to see if that fixes it.
It usually does it when you're playing the game.
Well, let's see. Let us see. But I think even when I took the game, when the game was off, it was doing it a little bit too. And it's weird because I thought maybe it was only Melon, but it was doing it on OBS yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I would have thought, okay, it got to be Melon, right? No, I was doing it on OBS.
That's rough.
Who knows?
I got a huge delay on my side. Oh wait, it went away.
Well, you know what's crazy? You're I think you have maybe that's why you got the phone up because I hear when you talk, I can hear in the background the the thing itself. All right.
Dang,
all right,
look
cool.
at that. The big old Stadia was shut down January 18th.
I know, right?
Right there.
Dude,
damn.
How crazy is it? Everybody make a big deal about Dreamcast when it ended. I don't remember, like, everybody's like, oh, that was such a good system. I was like, yeah, I had fun on it, but I don't ever remember being like, no, I think I was already like, oh, I'm into something else. And when it ended up dying. So I guess I've never been a part of something where I felt like there was nothing else to jump to. I mean, obviously I started playing PlayStation again and stuff, but I feel like, wow, this like messed people up. This had an ecosystem of gamers that really, really only wanted to be on this platform, and now it's gone. That's deep, right?
Yeah. It sucks. It's unfortunate. I feel like it's even worse for those who's really are really fanboying it up.
Yep.
And it's like, nah, Stadia ain't going nowhere. Blasey, blasey, blah.
That is true, man.
Hey, bro, Stadia is kind of on life support right now to the 18th,
Yeah. Like, it's crazy because I remember being that hardcore into it, and I would have had egg on my face too if I wrote it to the end,
I think in your case though, like, I feel like you were kind of fanboying it, but it was more so like defending your platform.
Right.
Most of the time than kind of like rubbing it in people's face. I mean, you might have did it. I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh yeah,
because you already changed, so it's kind of like, I mean, it's irrelevant, but
I think I think my thing I always said was, I used to always say it, even back when we used to do the Wednesday thing. I was like, just don't misconstrue my enthusiasm for the platform as I'm selling it. And I always said that. People was like, you want me to get Stadia? I was like, I never told anybody to get Stadia. I just was hyped of what it could do. But I was like, my limitations is small. Like, it plays where I want. It played a one game Marvel Avenger that I like. And that's it. I mean, and that's why I love it, right? So then when other games was coming out, I was like, hold up, they getting this game? They didn't get in this game. And then I realized the potential. See, that's the thing. The potential. That's why I said PC is great. Xbox is great. PlayStation is great. I can't really go with Nintendo. And this is the same reason. The potential of a commercial for a new game coming to Nintendo or Stadia. Now, Nintendo obviously a little bit higher, a lot higher than Stadia, but they're both pretty small. Like if you've seen a really cool trailer right now and you only had a Switch, you'd be like, damn, I hope it comes to the Switch. If you had a PC or an Xbox or a PlayStation, you'd be like, oh, I can't wait to play that game. Because you would just assume it's coming to those three platforms. Yeah. So that was my point. And once I realized Stadia was like way down on the potential, because I knew they wasn't going to get everything, but they got some bangers at some point. Bro, it went so low. My faith was like a 5%. Once it got to that, it's like, nah, man. I need the, yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I think the last game I saw that was pretty big. That would have been really great for Stadia. Wasn't Dead Island going to go there? The
newest one? So Dead Island was going to go there. High on Life was originally a Stadia exclusive.
What?
They just showed today that, is it Dell? Man, I'm trying to think which one of it. Well, they actually was building a Stadia laptop. And it was the colors of Stadia, and now they just made it every cloud laptop. I'm like, bro, yeah, this is crazy. Google announced those 3 cloud laptops, and Stadia was supposed to be on it. How many TVs said Stadia was going to be on it? Go back to games. The Quarry was a Stadia exclusive.
Jeez.
Yeah, they had some. Now was it going to save it? I don't know about that, but. Right. But they could have hung in there because Google got the money and waited till things get popular. And maybe they could have just had maybe 4 or 5 AAAs, double A's, you know what I mean? But they just pulled so far back. Somebody like me, I was like, bro, y'all ain't getting nothing besides Ubisoft. It was like, you know what I mean? What if your taste ain't in Ubisoft? Then you're just screwed. So, for all the people who wrote the question, I apologize. If you want to write the question over in chat, I'll answer it because I see Sanchez said, FYI, I sent the question. I don't know how the question thing works, so I apologize, but I closed it down. So I'll have to figure it out. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I already seen that. All right, cool. So as we got this on the screen, man, I'm addicted. ISO, and I want to ask you this. Do you have Streets of Rage 4? Did you play it?
No, I never played it.
Oh, okay. They have this add-on. I think it's only $5 right now, so I'm gonna have to buy that. But I bought it for I bought it for Stadia. So it has a survival mode, and it's addicting, right? So it's pretty much see how far you can make it. So every round you win, it'll drop a choice. If you get this, it might give you more health, but when more durability, but when you run over health, you can't get it. Or if you do a move, it'll put fire on it, or all this type of like different things, right? So it's addicting. So I'm just gonna jump on here as we chat a little bit because this is the Stadia Games and Entertainment. I'm gonna get Big Neff, and yeah, I'm gonna use him. Let me see with this color, blue. We're just gonna see how far I could get as we chat. So ISO 2023, bro. What games is on your list? Like, what have you seen that you're like, you know what? I will be playing that game.
Yo, I think my most like anticipated like excitement for is Atomic Heart.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, because it's basically similar to BioShock. It looks crazy, right? It's I believe Russian like themed.
Yeah, I think it is. Russian.
But this game looks amazing, So I'm really excited. Like I'm buying the game. I don't even care. I don't care if it's on Game Pass. I'm buying it on Steam.
Nice.
This is gonna be in my library. I don't care if it's digital. This is one of those where I'm like, nah, I'm buying this shit.
Yeah, but let me ask you this though.
What's up?
Wouldn't you, because you have Game Pass, just play it on Game Pass to make sure you like it, or you look at it like, nope, this is me?
Oh no, I'm gonna get it. I mean, I'll find out
That's
within
cool.
2 hours if I hate it or like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but that's what. Oh, that's right, because you could
Yeah.
get it on Steam and then you can return it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why like with
you got it
Steam
covered.
games. Yeah, with Steam games, like I'm cool with just like, oh, this game looks cool, let me buy it. If they don't got a demo, right? I mean, I did that for what game was it? It was just this hack and slash. It was okay. It was mediocre. I was like, you know, it's nothing crazy, so I returned it. You know,
Makes sense.
Because you should definitely know within 2 hours if you're
I
like
agree.
a game or not.
I agree.
There's no way.
Unless it's something. Well, no, not. I was about to say unless it's something like Horizon Forbidden West, but you would figure you would have played part 1 already. Because Horizon Forbidden West take a long time for you to actually. I mean, you get an idea of what the game is about, but the story and stuff is like still shaky for a while.
Yeah.
But you kind of got an idea of what the game is like. So.
Yeah, you should generally know if you like it or not, especially if it's a sequel. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. What about you?
Man, you know what's crazy? There isn't anything that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play. I have. What is it? Forspoken on my my GameFly, so I definitely want to play that. But the demo was like it looked better than the demo. So the demo was fun, but I feel like before I played the demo, I was more enthusiastic about it. So I still want to play what is that? What's the horror game that just came out? Horror in space. Callisto Protocol. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Still want to play that, but that's one of those games, like you said. Like, I don't know. Like, it looks cool, but then again, I have an issue also with when I play and beat a game and I'm done and never play it again. I feel like I waste my money.
Yeah,
so
that one you want to wait for sale. I can tell you for a fact, wait for sale because I bought it and I refunded it. The main reason I refunded it though was because of the performance aspect. But the game was fun. If it wasn't having performance issues, I probably would have kept it. But I refunded it, and I can say confidently because the game is pretty short for the most part. I would wait for a sale.
Nah, you know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, you can GameFly too.
It's next on my list. It's just that it's popular, so
you'd be fine.
Going down.
Yeah, you'd be. You don't gotta worry about that.
Yo, Doc is funny. Doc last night, I think you had jumped out, and he was like, "You know what, Cowboy? Yo, send me the link for GameFly. I think I might use it." He was like, "You better not tell nobody." I was like, thinking, bro, we're being recorded right now. What are you talking about? Oh, but only the members could see it. So I texted them the GameFly thing last night. It was funny. I was like, look, at the end of the day, bro, it's just about renting games. Ain't nobody say this is the way you're gonna buy your games, but like in this sense, right? It's a game that looks cool, but you don't know if it's good or not. Then there you go. You know.
Yeah, I would say GameFly for me it would be more appealing if I was on the PS5 or Xbox Series X. But I'm not. You know, so it's not. It doesn't work for me. Like period. I don't care. You know.
And it's crazy that it used to be PC.
What you mean?
Yeah. What'd you say? What'd you say, FCAT?
Mostly digital games. Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, if you got a digital, so that is just not even a conversation, right? If you got a digital, like if you got a digital PS5 or if you got a Xbox Series S, then yeah, I guess that's not the conversation for you. But ISO, yeah, GameFly used to be PC also.
Damn, how does that work?
That's crazy, right? But no, it's just because digital is so popular. Like so many things come out and don't have a disk drive now.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a disk drive for my computer either. There's
I
no
don't
point.
have a disk drive for my laptop.
I don't even need it, period.
Yeah, PC was ahead of the game. They just knew, like, listen, downloads. And you know what's crazy? People cry about downloads. How come nobody on PC cry about downloads? It's not even an issue. Don't nobody complain.
I think it's more so like you don't got a choice.
Okay, so you just like it is what it is.
Yeah, like you kind of just deal with it. And I mean, like people complain about downloads. Like, I mean, you can always do something on the side.
That's true.
Like,
look at me. I'm a perfect example. You guys probably got 8 million clips of me. I'll never download.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, listen, give me downloads all day.
And then you were like that too. You're like, it's whatever. You deal with it. You know.
Yeah.
It's like
why?
It's a slight, very very slight inconvenience. Yep. It's just worse when you have shitty download speeds.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think because when we say, "Oh, I can't stand downloads, never again." But it's kind of like, bro, you only been cloud gaming for at the max 3 years, unless you was the people who was playing on live like years ago. So it's like you definitely been downloading games for at least 15 years, depending on how old you are. So how could all of a sudden it's the end all be all? You know what I mean? to be fair. So, but you know. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna choose fire heavy attacks. All right, so let me look at the chat. Let me see. So Jack want to know how many holes is in a straw.
When you play the physical game, all it does is just install.
Well, you can't tell everybody that because K9, that's his whole big thing he's on right now, saying how that's not true. You own your stuff on disc. When you put in a disc, not every game downloads, and he is right. But a lot of games do download part of the game. Like if you play a game with multiplayer, what it asks you, which part of the game you want to download first?
I joined that video super late, but when I came in, are you talking about the one he did earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I came in, all I heard was like 9 out of 10 the games are typically better. So I don't know what he was referencing. So I wasn't sure, but I feel like that's the only thing I really disagree with. I was like, it depends on the game because there's some.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, there's some stuff where it's like, I don't know about that. I'd rather get an update.
And what I don't agree with also is he's saying that, oh, you don't need a day one patch and that sometimes mess up the game. I'm like, no, they added day one patch because they didn't fix something when they put the game out, so now they're correcting it.
Or trying to, because it could make it worse.
Yes, trying
it's like
to.
a 50-50, right? It's like it's supposed to help, but it could break something. So it's like it could go both ways.
I can tell you from experience when I got Destiny 1 on 360, I still had to install it and download a whole bunch of other crap. And I played it so much that the disc still got scratched. And I got mad about it, and I was like, I think that was the point when I was like, okay, I'm going digital.
You know what my big deal for going digital? Well, two big things. One, I'm lazy. But two, and I did this so many times, I could count a bunch of games I end up buying more than once because I bought it and thought I didn't like it anymore, and then I end up buying it again because later on I end up like, oh, now one of my friends got it and I want to play it. And it's like, bro, you barely got any money anyway when you traded it in. You should just keep it. And so that's my main reason. I was like, you know what? I'm too lazy to get up and switch the game. And on top of that, you know what? If I end up wanting to ever get the game again, like, yo, real talk, yesterday or day before yesterday, I downloaded 6 different games that I haven't played in years. And everybody watched me play. I played Pac-Man 256. I played Shadow of the Colossus. I played Transformers Devastation. I was playing all these games that, now, am I going to play them every day? No. But it was really cool that I still had them in my library and I was just able to easily, you know, go download them so I could just play them again for the day. You know what I mean? So that was cool. So let me get to this. Cloud Validation said, yo, Cowboy. He said, are you saving your pennies for Sony A fella? I'm not sure what that means. But no, I just buy whatever game I want, Cloudy V. Alternative offense special. So it doesn't matter whether it's a Sony $70 game people want to say. I actually was thinking about this. So hear me out. Y'all ready for this? This is what I was thinking. Everybody who has a problem with GameFly, I'll make this short because I don't want to get on the whole thing. Bro, the people who has a problem with GameFly but also have a problem with $70 games, GameFly is your friend. It's your friend. It is. Oh, I can't stand these $70 games. You don't really have to pay $70, bro. Because you could pay $15.99 or $15 a month and just get it through GameFly and save yourself $70. And I'm pretty sure you'll beat that game.
Or wait for a sale. Or wait for a sale. That's what I do.
Or you go wait for a sale. That's it. But I'm pretty sure you're gonna save because I think if the gripe is $70 is too much, well, even if you had that game for a month, it's $15, right? And that sale is probably not gonna be $15 unless you're waiting for a very long time.
I don't know, man. It depends. Some games go on a deep sale pretty quick.
Well, that's true. It all depends on how long.
Look at TK's comment. Look at TK's
Okay, I'm getting to it. My bad, TK. I'm coming. All right. So TK said it's more updates.
The person who owns like Destiny 2, the physical version, $60 right now, and they updated it and it's freaking free.
No, that's true. But what he did say in his video, and I'm not trying. Sorry that I'm bringing up some of the stuff you talked about without full context. But he did mention. He said he's not talking about those live service games. So he did say that's not what he was talking about. Let me say there's more updates that messed up games. But I agree though. I'll talk about that too because there's many Marvel Avenger updates that added a new character in the game, and then that broke something. That's kind of crazy. But but then they send an update to fix it. So y'all just don't realize it because y'all are mainly digital. That it probably, well, I'll say this, K9, not really me, because I was thinking about it when you said that. Remember, I GameFly games and they're disc only. And remember, bro, I done GameFly. I mean, I got to look at the number and see how many games I've GameFly. So I'm always getting disc. So I do know a thing about downloading from putting a disc in. Let me see. He said it's a lot of people who talk about how an update ruined the game. And what's up, Chariot Man? But update ruined the game as far as what? See, this is where when I think of you saying that, this is what comes to my mind. People will be like, oh, I liked how the game played better before the update. Well, so what? The developer's vision was to nerf the gun you like. For instance, playing Destiny, and the only reason why FCAT won. We played Destiny the other day.
Oh, he beat you?
Well, we've had a couple people playing and he won. Right? And he won at the last second. It was 21-20. But anyway, the thing is, my cheesy shoulder charge, right? One hit used to kill people. Well, guess what? They updated the game, and now it can't kill somebody with one hit. So in that instance, I could cry, I should have never updated. Well, I had no choice. Like, that's what the developer's vision was, to nerf that move. That's you know what I'm saying? That didn't break the game. It broke the game for me, you know, specifically. But that's just, you know, the game changing. I don't know how many people feel like the game broke as a whole because of a DLC happened and they never fixed it. Now, usually a DLC happened or an update happened, something gets messed up, and then a week, two later.
I think you're confusing.
Destiny 2 right now is messed up. Like,
well, I think he's mainly talking about single player games, not online games, because online games it's always going to be changing. You can't do nothing about
that. But even that, so that's what I was saying at the end, right? Even if he's talking about single player game and they add an update, let's say they wanted to add ray tracing to the game. Game never had ray tracing. They want to add ray tracing. They add ray tracing, and now on stage 6 it freezes or it skips. I can't get past stage 6. Now, if they all of a sudden run out of money and the game ends, then I get it. But more than likely, they're going to put out a patch that's going to fix that issue. You know what I'm saying? So who's complaining that an update ruined the game for them? I need that to be explained, because that just almost doesn't make sense. Would it ruined the game for what? Maybe a month? What did it take them, a month to put an update? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I agree both sides, right? Like, I agree with TK9 and saying I just don't agree.
Don't agree with him. Don't agree with him. You're feeling the fire.
Stop. I just don't agree that's 9 out of 10. That's the only thing I disagree with.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, FCAT. Wait, let me hear what ISO finished saying.
Oh no, I said I just disagree with the 9 out of 10 part. I don't think it's 9 out of 10. Yeah.
Gotcha. And FCAT, what you were saying?
I was saying Destiny 2 is probably the only exception where the update breaks the game.
No, that happened in Marvel Avengers also. It's usually, see, the thing is, a lot is going on in a live service game, and that's the issue, right? Like, look at Destiny. I was a Destiny player for many years. They want to buff something, but they want to nerf something, but they added new content. Then they added new characters. They added new weapons, right? So let's say they want to nerf shotguns, but then they just add 10 new shotguns, right? And each shotgun do something different. One shoot faster, one. So I could see that's where that could go, but they typically end up adding an update to fix it as well. It just depends on what's on.
Oh, my bad, TK. I see. I knew I came late. I didn't catch what he said prior.
Let me see. What did he say?
Because he said 9 out of 10. The game is on the disc. But see, I said I arrived late, so I didn't know what you said prior.
Yeah, you did say that. I never said that was 9 out of 10. I said 9 out of 10. The game. Oh, so you're saying 9 out of yeah. His gripe was that the whole game is on the disc versus, yeah, I mean, I don't know the percentage, but that is true. Like, not every game, but gamers do say that though. We almost make it like, oh, well, the game, because we talking generals, right?
Yeah,
Oh, the games are all on the disc now anyway. So I get what he's saying.
not anymore.
It's like a falsehood.
Not anymore. Now it just installs like this small
No,
little
lot
bit
do.
that you have to update to the normal game.
Right. Yo, Vet is in the building. Let me give it a shout out to the people who jumped in the building. Maker of Chaos, his rest in peace Stadia.
I saw that. I was like, damn.
Yo, yesterday he was like, rest in peace PC, rest in peace Stadia, rest in peace PlayStation. I was like, yo, what's going on, bro? He was rest in peace everybody.
Trying to be equality.
Yeah, you know what? I give him that then. He said Maker still grieving all that was lost with Stadia. I'm here for you, bro. Feel better. Yeah, hey Maker, I'm here for you too, man. It's all good, bro. Yo, Dank, what's going on? Let me ask you this. ISO, you pick the game. What game should I play next?
Let me see. What did I see you not play it? Play right there. Play Chronos Before the Ashes.
Oh, this game sucks. All right.
Oh, it sucks?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh,
but yeah, I'll run over.
I saw two swords. So I was like, oh, that looks cool.
It does look cool, but it's not. This was originally a VR game. How crazy is that? But this is
really?
Remember Remnants of the Ashes? This is part of that series.
Oh, it's part of the series.
Yeah. Yep. And they originally made this as a VR game, and then they decided to make it into an actual game.
Oh,
so
wow.
And you'll see why. Because you feel like I should have just been playing in VR. Watch. Oh, here's what's cool, system. You know how what was the game that was on PlayStation? I think it started with an S, and it was actually in the fighting game category, but we was all like, that shouldn't be a fighting game.
Oh, Sifu.
Yeah, this had something like that first. They see why it says my age is 21, level 8. In this game, when you die, you get older also.
Oh, this is coming before or after Sifu?
And this came out before Sifu.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's deep, right? So it's little games like this nobody hear about. You'll hear about Sifu and be like, yo, that was revolutionary. And be like, yeah, it was, huh?
Well, like you said, popularity contest, you know?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I would live and die on that hill. Video games, man. Popularity contest.
Well, like you said, popularity contest.
Wait. You didn't have World War Z on Stadia?
I never bought World War Z on Stadia, so that's the only bad thing. I had it on Stadia Pro.
Okay.
All right, so look, ISO, you're rocking around. You can block the little dudes.
Oh.
Take this. Oh, let me lock on him. Here we go. Get out of here, little Neff. All right, so you run around with your little sword. It's just super generic and super it's not fluid. That's what it is. It feels like it could have been kind of like a stiff VR game, but
So in a VR sense, like, are you like, how is this supposed to be? Are you supposed to be able to swing normally or what?
Yeah.
Like, what do you...
Yep. You walk around with a sword and shield and block characters and swing, and it's this whole like little mystery. You're trying to figure out all these clues and stuff. So watch this. It's gonna let me.
I wonder why they randomly like changed their mind.
No, it is a VR game, but they made it this version also.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it still is a VR game. It was a VR game first.
Oh, okay, I got you. I thought you meant they were making it as a VR game, and then they're like, oh, no, let's just change it.
Yeah, the only game I know of that. So there was a game that was a big deal coming to Stadia. It was a Kickstarter. It was called what was that game? FCAT, the Sky Climbers. No, not Sky Climbers. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, it was this game. What is it called? Huh? No, that wasn't it. It was the game where it looked like it was kind of like Pokemon's. Like you could have like you could capture creatures and all that. And that girl Scarlett from Stadia Source, she made a character that's gonna be in the game. Well, anyway, it was supposed to be on Stadia and other stuff. And they originally was gonna make it a VR game, but they was like, you know what? They changed their mind because they felt VR wasn't. And this is a developer, and that's why I used to argue with Mr. Urban World. And I was on that episode when he said it, but he was like, yeah, VR just isn't that popular. And he was like, we just realized we wouldn't really make that much money. We wouldn't be able to have a big enough push, and we see bigger things for the game. So we decided not to make it VR. And I was like, ooh.
I mean, that's fair. You're not wrong. I don't think VR is the most popular thing, but I know for sure, like, if you make a good VR game, people will play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it will be played. But if it's trash, then yeah, no one's gonna play that shit.
Yeah, like nah, we done.
Yeah.
Now here's what's funny with Melon. It has its good days and bad days because I'm watching it right now. Like, bro, it's doing good right now. Now, mind you, I'm playing a slower game, and I just died, so we turning this trash off. But
Melon was acting up earlier, but now it's cleared up.
What on my stream?
Play that Outbreak Shades of Horror, I think what it's called.
Oh, you know what? So I'm just only not playing this game because this is the line, right? So when I get here, because this is a demo, so this is everything after this is how I know the games I haven't played yet on this 30 days of Stadia. So I always stop here, and then it's like Baldur's Gate 9 to 5. I play this is course demo. There's like you can't delete something because it's in the cloud, so it just got to sit there forever. I guess that's kind of annoying, right? Life is Strange, what I bought for my wife. So this is cool because I never played this game, but my wife is a fan of them, so she plays them all. And Guilt. So these are the games I haven't played yet on this 30 days of Stadia thing. But my marker is Outbreak. So once I play Outbreak, then it'll no longer be my marker. And I made it a marker because it's just a demo. You know?
Right.
Yeah, Stadia was the only one where you couldn't remove games.
Yeah, right. It was like, nah, it's on there forever. You stuck. I'm not gonna play Life is Strange yet. I think one day. Go ahead. What'd you say?
The Bomberman Online, like that still shows up on my library in Stadia, and that thing's supposedly shut
Oh yeah,
down.
they canceled that. Yeah. I got a question for you guys. ISO might not be able to answer it. Rock is in the building. What's up, Rock? Somebody please answer me this question, okay? When Stadia on the September 29th, Google announced they was closing Stadia. Anybody who still had Stadia Pro, what happened? Like, I hear two things. Well, actually, I don't hear two things. I heard one person said they let you keep all the Stadia Pro games, and you don't even have to pay for Stadia Pro anymore. But when it ends, then everything is gone. So is that true, or is your Stadia Pro gone and all those games are gone? Because I had canceled my Stadia Pro 2 months before they made the announcement. So I want to know, does anybody know?
Oh, Rudig just answered. He said, I still have all my Pro games and then get charged for Stadia Pro.
Damn, if I didn't Stadia was sucking. But if I didn't cancel it, I would have had so many more games to play.
Facts.
Yeah, but
because
you didn't give the money back for Stadia Pro, so
that
kind of screwed.
Bro, if you and your something for nothing don't get out of here, yeah, everybody listen, bro. It's a subscription. Why would they give you your money back for that? The subscriptions means this. Hey, it's like GameFly. Imagine if GameFly went out of business and I was like, well, I want my money back since 2008. They'd be like, but didn't you play those games? I'm like, yeah. They was like, and now we're lucky that they're allowing us to get back money for stuff we physically pay for, but that's a refund. They're not going to refund you your subscription because technically your subscription you were paying for was the ability to play all these games. Now, whether you played or not, that was on you. Huh?
I understand that, but I mean,
you mean what?
I don't know.
Listen, bro, if they gave us our money back, that would have been really cool. But that would have been, I've been like, all right, I'll take the money back. But that would have been kind of crazy, you know. I mean, not crazy, but I mean, it would have been revolutionary. I say that. But yeah, subscriptions, man. You can't ever picture you're gonna get money back for a subscription.
Did you already get your Stadia Stimmy?
Oh man, I got my Stadia Stimmy a while ago.
Yeah,
What'd you buy with it? Did you buy anything?
Nah, you know what's weird, ISO? I'm one of these people when I want something, I just buy it right there. So I don't even know like what to do with the money. It's just sitting in my bank.
My fiance hates that about me because I'm like, oh hey, yo, she hates it because she can't.
You're the worst. Yes, you're the worst person for her to get a gift for. Yes,
I'll be like, yo, babe, look at this Steam Deck. This thing is so cool. 2 weeks later, look, I got a Steam Deck. She's like, yo, can't buy me nothing. I told her like, oh babe, I want a PS2 again. A couple weeks later, boom, I got a PS2, and she was trying to buy me it, and I was like, yeah, I'm terrible. And then and so when it gets close to like, I guess like holidays or something, she wants to get me. She has to be like, look, tell me what you want that you're not gonna buy yourself. Like, give me like your top 3, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
When Christmas comes up, my wife is like scrambling. Now this year, I give her credit. It was dope. Everything she got me was stuff she heard me say I was gonna get, and she just got it before I got it. Like I mentioned, maybe I might get a new camera at some point. Like literally, not even talking to her. She just overheard me, so she got me a webcam, right? I kept saying like, oh, I want to get a couple sweaters. She got me 3 sweaters. I was saying, oh, my gray sneakers are kind of old. She got me a pair of gray sneakers. And literally, bro, maybe like the week of Christmas, I was like, you know what? I want to get some thinner gloves, and I want to get those gloves that got like the where you could touch your phone screen. Yo, she got me those.
Nice.
I was like, yeah. So I got to give her credit. That was cool. It was real thoughtful stuff. But I'm always like, you could get me nothing because I don't really need anything. You know what I mean? So I kind of like. I'm a hard person when it comes to getting me a gift because, you know, same thing as you, like you said. And Rock, just so you know, I did get your thing. I got your you just sent me a message, so I will check it out. So Rudy said it's called Sky Climbers. So it was Sky Climbers. All right, cool. Sekiro don't count. Let me see. Almost every game takes influence from games that came before it. This is true. I guess that is a good point. Sekiro was Game of the Year in 2019. It was Game of the Year. Damn, I missed a lot of stuff y'all was saying. Hold up. Let me back up. Where did all that happen? Okay, let me see. Yo, he said, Maker said, why you only got trash games on Stadia? Let me see. He said, where's the Game of the Year titles? And there you go. Rudik said, Sekiro was Game of the Year. This is true. And Doom Eternal was my Game of the Year for 2020. My personal Game of the Year. Let me see. He says Sekiro don't count. They're laughing. It was Sky Climbers. Rest in peace, Talking Dog. Oh, wow. Now, I'm sure that guy's still going to come out with Talking Dogs, but on another platform. So the cool thing is we got to talk to a lot of indie devs, ISO, in the Stadia community. And it was cool, like rubbing elbows with them. And this one guy, he was super ambitious, though. He got this game called Talking Dogs, which looked dumb as hell. But you know, he was so ambitious about it. He was on a lot of people channels being interviewed, and you know, he's talking about the next gen version of it. And it was just pretty much a stupid little game where the dogs talk. But at the end of the day, he was real passionate about it, and he was coming up with a bunch of different like, oh, part 1, part 2. He was talking about part 3, and I was like, bro, you didn't even do part 2 yet. But anyway, let me see. Xbox gonna be the next Stadia. Hey, don't steal my line, bro. Don't steal my line. I've been saying that already. Doc told me, bro, you need to make the video, cowboy. I said Xbox is the new Stadia. You know what? I might have to make that video tonight. Now we got people trying to rob me. Rudik said 170 million VR users with a market size of 13 billion in 2022. Some people care. Rock said, oh man. Rudy said, I still have all my pro. Oh yeah, all right, cool. DJ Grimes in the building said, OMG, it's the cowboy. It's me, man. Big Chaos said 170 million is including AR. DJ Grimes said my Stadia Stimmy was over 7K Canadian dollars, by the way. Let's see. Rudy said Maker's back from doing research. Sanchez says buy something good for your wife, cowboy. Hell no. She ain't getting that money.
Jeez, hell no.
Nah, that's my Stadia Stimmy. Let me see. Rudik said, DJ Grom, damn, that's the most I've ever heard. I got back 2.5K, and I thought that was a lot. That was pretty much a lot. But also that's Canadian dollars. I got back a little over I got back, I guess, like $1,300, or maybe like $1,400, because they kept, like, they had to pay me back for when you initially got Stadia. It was $120, $130 at first for the founders kit. So they gave me that money back too. And I wasn't counting all of that when I was calculating it. Let me see. I went nuts. About $100 to pay since I started. Bought every sale. Oh, okay. So DJ Ground said he kept buying games. See, I didn't buy that many games. I'll show you guys my list of games, and I'll show you what I bought. What I bought for either my wife and what I got gifted to me. So I think over 3 years, what I bought was very specific. Let me see. VR's estimated value was only 4.6 billion in 2021. Rock said, hope you like it. And Dank said AX3. And Rudik said, DJ Ground, shout out to the Canadian gamers. I'm in Ontario. And DJ Ground said Founders Kit was 200 Canadian. Okay. And he said Ontario as well, buddy. Oh, wow. Look at that. Woo. A high insurance and hydro. All right. So I'm going to play a little bit of Sekiro. This game is hard for no reason. And hold on real quick. FCat is, I guess he jumped out and he's back. The good thing that thing comes in my ear and say FCat join. So I would have had no clue. All right, FCat, you're back.
What about the person who might have stacked up Stadia? What about the person who stacked up Stadia Pro?
See, I never knew how that went. So you said, what about the person who was stacking up Stadia Pro? Yeah, I just kept paying every month. It came out of my, out of my account, and that was it. So I didn't even know. Oh, I guess I get what you're saying. You're saying, yeah, you're saying I would think they would, because they technically had something they never used. They wasn't able to use yet. Right, let me ask Neff to come hang with me. All right, come on, bro. I need you. All right, let's do it. All right, so have you ever played this?
I remember getting to him when I played like the first time around.
This game's hard for no reason. No. Kill those little dudes. Oh, God. Damn, I forgot. Man, you know what's crazy? So I was playing this, and I was like, dude, I might buy it on PlayStation. And then my boy was like, well, it's super hard. I was like, yeah, no, it's super hard, but I'm having fun with it. And I was like, once I get to that part that's real hard, I'm going to give up. And I think this is that part. So, yeah, dude, this is kind of ridiculous. You got the big dude, and you got the good thing is they do always bring me back right here. Somebody gave me advice. They was like, kill the little dudes first, and then fight like the big, and then talk to the dude to help you. But, man, this is too much, man. I'm about to go teleport somewhere else and just fight people for fun. Oh, you know what? There was this other spot, though. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go here. Let me see. Rudig said, oh, Jack is in the building. Let me see. Richard said, nice, DJ Grum. Yes, sir. Power, cell phones, insurance, anything really more expensive. And Rudig said, you could not stack Stadia Pro. You could get 1 month at a time. Oh, okay. Now I see why they never offered a time bundle. Because they wanted to pull out at any time. Ooh. Yeah, I guess so, right? You know what? Now it's like
stacking it wasn't a thing. So
that's what he said. Stacking it wasn't a thing. He said definitely. Maker said definitely was smart on their part. Yeah. What's up, little dude? Uh-oh. All right, so I'm gonna try to fight one person at a time. Stadia's skipping a little bit. Oh, see, look at these cowards. Come on, come down here, bro, and get what you got coming to you. Slick. Let me see. Rudy said you need to clear everyone, then get a secret blow on the drunkard, then talk the blue dude to help you and finish. Nah, man, that's too much. So how can I get a secret blow on the dude if he could see me though? Because that's the whole thing. He's about to catch him. What about you guys in chat? Darn it. Let's go. What games are you guys looking forward to? So ISO said Atomic Heart. What about that Wulong game? That looks kind of cool.
Oh, it does look pretty good, but it's Souls-like, so it's kind of like.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah,
What's the other game? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's a Souls-like game, so I can't see myself
I
getting
got you.
really. I'm gonna try it,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, what's the game that came out with the demo? That's the Wulong, right?
With the demo,
Yeah, on PlayStation there was a demo.
was there?
Yeah.
Was
And
there only one?
yeah, so I want to so it's two I'm wondering if it's the same game I'm thinking of or are they or there's two different games. Remember there was a game where they showed you like fighting some big ape type creature or something. And I think that was
I
called
think I think it is Wulong.
Okay, so then there was a game on PlayStation that there's a demo called like I guess it's WU space long or something like that. Is that the same game?
Yeah. I believe it is. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, because what I remember from that old trailer in my mind seems so different from what I played on the demo. It was good, but it almost seems like, oh wait, that's gonna be the same game. But now I gotta look back at that old trailer.
Wait, are you talking about a trailer or a demo?
So I played here. Let me see. I don't know if here, I'm gonna go to remote play on my phone.
They just add.
They just what?
They just added one of those good epic GFN games on GFN.
Oh, what is it? Okay, Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Here, let me see.
The Severed Steel.
Oh yeah, so this is the game that I played. So this is the demo that they had on PlayStation. So Wulong Fallen Dynasty. But there was a game where you like, I want to say you turned into like an ape or something, or some type of like monkey creature.
That's Wukong. Yeah, Wukong.
Oh, okay. So those are two different games.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Yeah, so because they sound similar, and I was wondering, was those the same games?
Oh no, Wulong and Wukong is different.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking like, man, the trailer that I seen doesn't seem like the game that I played.
You know, it's funny. I think they're both. I think Wulong is also Souls-like, or it's a hack and slash. It's like either or.
Well, I know the one with the demo is Souls-like because I got to play that, and it felt like your typical, but actually it was cool though. It had like a lot. It felt like a PC game. You know how like PC games got way more, so many options. Like I was like, dude, I got like a million moves I could do. Where I feel like a lot of times games feel kind of linear on console.
Right.
So that Wulong game was kind of cool. Like it was just like
the Wulong one is like I think you're like a dude. Wulong game.
Yes. Yo, can I what now?
Nope, that's Wukong. I want to see the Wulong one.
Wait, what are you looking for? A trailer or reading up on it?
I'm trying to look for the one that I was thinking of. Oh, okay, yeah. So Wulong Final Dynasty. I think this one is Souls-like too. I think.
Yeah, I played it. It definitely is.
Well, the Wulong?
The Wulong.
Oh,
no,
okay.
So Wulong.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're both Souls-like then, because I'm pretty sure Wukong is also Souls-like.
The Wukong looked like a hack and slash from the trailer.
It looked Souls-like because he was dodging a lot. Yeah, to me it looked Souls-like. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't,
Play.
Let me see something. I'm gonna see something.
It looks so nice though. Like the game, both those games look good. Was the Wulong good? Like, did you like it or?
I did. I mean, from what I played, I was like, yo, this is dope. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me see something. I know this is a Stadia thing, but I'm gonna pull it up. I wonder if I deleted the demo yet. That's my problem.
Wukong definitely looks Souls-like.
I'll delete something in a heartbeat. I'll be like, well, I had my fun. I'm done.
A lot of Souls-like games coming out there. Elden Ring. There's even that the Pinocchio one. Is it Pinocchio?
Oh,
It's
Liza
not.
P. Liza P.
Oh yeah, Liza P. Yep. I was like,
Mhm.
I don't think it's Pinocchio, but yeah, that one looked good too. But still, like a lot of Souls-like, which is good, especially if you're super into that series or like that
Agree.
style of game, the genre. That's dope.
Man, PlayStation. Why they only want they devices? All right, hold up. All right, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh yeah, Rude Diggs was. Yep, I was misspeaking on it.
Nope.
Such similar names too, though. That's the problem. Wukong and then Wulong.
All right, let me show y'all something. Hey, my camera didn't act up today.
Yeah, I haven't seen it flicker.
Yeah, I'm wondering, did it fix itself then? All right, hold up. Let me show y'all this.
Oh, you switched
All
your
right,
PS5.
so you
I
guys can see
downloaded.
the screen, right?
Yep, I
there
downloaded
we
Final
go.
Fantasy Intergrade on the PS5.
All right, so let me see. So, let me see. Oh, mother. I got rid of it. All right, here, watch this. All right, so don't you got a PS5?
Yeah, I have a PS5. I mentioned earlier, I guess you didn't hear me. I downloaded Final Fantasy Intergrade on the PS5.
Okay. See, here it is, ISO. Let me see. Wulong. And oh, I wonder, is the demo over? Let me see something. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, there's a demo. So but anyway, the demo's on here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download the demo. You know what? Because it's a conversation piece, so I want to make sure I got it. So next time I'm gonna actually play a little bit of the demo. Hell, the demo might be done by while I'm still playing. All right. Anyway, I'm not gonna play anything today on PlayStation, but unless the demo is done. So let me. Which is cool, is it'll send me a little thing telling me, hey, the demo's downloaded.
Yep.
Let's put it back in rest mode. All right, plug this back up. There we go. Wow. That back up. ISO, what's your thoughts of remote play?
Say that again.
What's your thoughts of remote play?
So I never really used it myself because I never had to.
Okay.
I think I don't even know if I tried it because it was just kind of like I've never needed to use it. Same thing with like using Stadia and everything. I never needed to, you know.
Yeah. I was curious because yesterday I played my PlayStation stream, which is kind of dope that I did a stream called Playing PlayStation. And I played like 6-7 games, and I used remote play, and I was like, man, remote play got so good. I feel like it could be the answer to cloud gaming. Like if somebody want to play something on the go. All right, come on. Damn, what's wrong with them? Why they gotta be so vicious? Yeah, I'm not made for these games, obviously. I like to get hit a lot. But yeah, I was just thinking like, man, it performed so good yesterday. And it's just cool to see how good remote play is nowadays. Like, it was pretty cool. I feel bad. I'm doing bad stuff. Killing everybody. But you know what?
Oh, they'll be alright. They'll be alright.
That'd be alright. Oh, God. Oh, why you gotta be burning me? Oh, my God. In his head. Whoops. Wrong button. Do you think you, here's a question for you. Do you think you'll ever turn your God of War back on?
Oh, no, I'm done.
Yeah.
I already know. I'm probably not gonna play it, dude. I don't even freaking. I don't want to talk about spoilers, but I'm definitely not happy with the potential direction of this game.
Okay.
I feel like people should have played it by now, right?
I think so. All right, spoiler guys, spoiler alert. If you didn't play God of War, this is your time to bounce. We're gonna give you our 1 minute. Let me make it back to the save point, and then we're gonna talk about it. Oh, ISO, remember you was on the thing I did when we talked.
Yeah,
we did
we did talk about it.
Yeah, we was like, hey. All right, I think your minute is up. All right, so go ahead, ISO.
Okay, so I think it should be done. I don't think they should go to Egypt, dude. I really don't think they should. I don't think it's the move because it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. You know, like I can see why the Norse mythology worked because of what happened, but then now it's kind of like, honestly, like what is the point of it? I can't see the point, you know. And that's why to me it's like, no, there shouldn't be another one. Kratos did his thing. He did his thing with Atreus, you know. He developed so much as a character that it's kind of like, okay, why Egypt though? Like that makes no fuck. It just doesn't make sense to me, dude.
All right, so here's what I think.
Yeah.
I think they should do another one because they should have just ended it after 3. So now the fact that y'all continued it when it could have been a perfect ending to a perfect game. So you know what? Then milk it. Now, I'm always going to feel like these games are lesser than part 3. Well, the controls are better. But actually, I still need to play part 3 and see how I feel about it. That's the thing. I'm going to play part 3. I re-downloaded it. But I still feel like it's the better game overall. But I do know, like, the new game, the controls is, like, amazing. But anyway, so I think they should just keep milk it, man. Forget it then. Run it into the ground since y'all didn't know when to stop. Because it's kind of stupid if you just stop after the Norse. Like, really? You went to... Why'd you go from the one place to the next? It's like you should have just stopped. So for me, I need y'all to follow through then. Like I want you to go everywhere now.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't. I think if they do continue, it might be one of those where I'm like, I'm cool.
It just went downhill.
Like for me as a God of War fan, you know, I played all the previous ones except for the PSP one, and then obviously I played the newer ones, 2018 and then the Ragnarok. Like I was cool. I was like, all right, cool. Like I feel like this is dope where it's going, but now like, you know, I'm opposite. I think they should stop because I feel like milking it now, to me, it seems like it's gonna make the franchise worse, in my opinion, right? Yeah. But by all means, if people like it, they like it. I'm just gonna be like, nah, you know what? I was cool with North. I was cool with the originals. I'm just not into it. You know, it is what it is.
Now you do know they made the PSP ones for PlayStation 4, right?
Oh yeah, like you can play it. Yeah.
Yeah. I you know it's funny. I game flagged them, so I actually got to play them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So whenever I talk about God of War, I'm like, yeah, I wasn't spending money on those, but I get to say, hey, I played them all. Yeah. No way I wasn't coming out of pocket for that.
I think it would be cool if they focused more on Atreus. But I just don't know how popular the game would be because obviously it's like I felt like they shouldn't call it God of War because it's like, nah, you not the God of War, you're the son of the God of War, but that's the God of War franchise. So I don't even know what the hell they would do, which I doubt they're gonna just take Kratos out.
I mean, some people think they should do a Kratos game. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't get. Well, listen, he would have to fight for me and not just run around with a bow. But if he was like legit. Just fighting and doing like moves like Kratos had, I would get it just because, but I would prefer to have Kratos. But then again, here's my issue. Whenever I have these conversations with other gamers, right, I'm in a different category because people gotta forget I game fly everything, so my brain is different. So when people are like, I don't know if I would get it, in my head I'm like, yeah, you're right, I ain't getting it, but I'm gonna play it. So when I say I'm gonna play it, they almost feel like, oh, you gonna spend money on that? I'm like, no, I never said that. I ain't say that. But that's just my that. Yeah, I ain't doing that. But and then people are like, well, how you gonna play it then? They keep forgetting like, oh, I just game fly the hell out of everything. But
I think an Atreus focused story would be good because I mean they're already leading up to it. He's gonna go and do the stuff he has to do. So it's kind of like, what are they gonna do? DLC, or is it gonna be a mixture of the whole next saga, right? Like, how's that gonna work?
The developer kind of made it sound like there will be no DLC. So yeah,
really?
he made a comment. Yeah, he made a comment and was like, we feel like we put already so much into it that there's nothing else we need to add. He said something like that along those lines. It was like,
okay.
So
then I guess we got what we got, and then the next game might be the Son of God of War. I don't know how they want to call it.
Yeah, right.
You know, yeah.
My only issue is, remember I said I wouldn't have bought the game. I would have been just like you. I would have beat it and I was done. That was my problem. Like first, like usually one player games, I beat them and I'm done, right? And I didn't feel that God of War will hold up to me keep playing it and playing it. So I bought it just because I didn't want the story to get ruined. And I kind of felt like the story wasn't that compelling though, right? Like I felt like what I thought I didn't want to get ruined. What did I really expect? So the whole thing was you find out at the very end, spoilers, guys, the very end, oh no, Atreus is Loki, which was dope. I'll never forget. I was like, oh, but I don't know what I expect to really happen, right? I just thought, wow, in this universe, Kratos is Loki's dad. You know, if you think of Marvel or think of comic books, Thor's brother is Loki, but in this is Kratos' son, right? And then when the story went off, it was like, okay, yeah, he's his son. And it never was like, oh my God. Besides when he was shape-shifting. Yeah. I was like, yo, the god of mischief. You know, the whole beard
thing. And Ragnarok itself was underwhelming.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like just like, oh, it's like a normal battle.
Yep. And and what also sucked was when dude became Ragnarok. And then they was like, no, stop. And it was like, okay, well, can we at least get a boss battle and kill him?
Yeah, you didn't do nothing. You had nothing to do with whatever happened to him at all.
That was like, wow, you made me go to this whole realm for what? Granted, it was cool going into that realm.
Yeah, it was cool. So yeah, that was just my thoughts.
Nah, I'm with you. Have you ever played Chorus?
No, I never did.
I will say this. Remember Star Fox from back in the day?
Yep.
It plays like that, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Like how other flight games feel more like, you know, they got to play kind of realistic and stiff. But Star Fox used to be like, you felt like you was like, yeah, this is how this feels.
Oh, it's from Deep Silver.
Mm-hmm. Here's some fun fact of this game. This was the first game that was announced for Stadia that was a next gen game, and so it made everybody think Stadia was going to be able to do ray tracing, because this game was announced and it was like, oh, flying game coming out called Chorus, it has ray tracing, it's next gen, and everybody was like, oh snap, and it was on the list for Stadia. So they was like, that means Stadia is going to have ray tracing, and it didn't.
Did they ever get it, or was that never a thing?
No, they never got ray tracing. Nope.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is that a limitation of the cloud, or what? Like, or just not optimal?
No, that's a limitation of Stadia. So they never upgraded Stadia. Now, ISO, hold up. Wait. I'm glad you brought that up. Bro, do you know what was announced 2 days ago?
2 days? No. Well, is it cloud related?
Yeah, you're probably like, hell no. So CES is going on right now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, GFN. So last year they already got the 3080, right? So they was bragging, give them credit, because I would have bragged too. They said that GFN is 3 times more powerful than the Xbox Series X, which is the most powerful console. They said a native Xbox Series X is 96 milliseconds and GFN is 54 milliseconds, all right? Bro, 2 days ago, they announced that GFN is jumping to a 4080.
Nice.
And it's now 5 times more powerful than the Xbox Series X, and is down to 36 milliseconds. No, it might be lower than that. So, I mean, it's like, so when people say, oh, it's latency, it's going to be like, bro, what latency? Because it's less latency than a native plugged-in Xbox Series X. And you ready for this? Bro, it's called, they just call it the Ultimate tier now. Bro, it's going to do 240 frames.
Damn.
So it's pretty much like, yo, if somebody didn't have the money to get a 4080, and on top of this, which I give them credit, they didn't raise the price. So your 3080 tier that was $20 a month, they just upgraded you to the 4080 tier.
Damn.
Now, we talked about it on this show the day before. We was like, oh, what do you think they're going to announce at the event, right? And I was like, bro, there's no way they're going to upgrade it and it not cost you more money. But they did. And I guess, because guess what? NVIDIA owns graphic cards. So I guess they was like, bro, we're just going to upgrade you. Like, big deal.
That's pretty dope.
That's that.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's like amazing as far as cloud gaming. Like, that's great.
If I had a choice, I'd probably go to GFN more than anything else, even over consoles, because I like PC gaming. The only thing I don't like about GFN and like any subscription service is the limitations that come with it. It's like if the game you want to play isn't on there, it's just not on there.
Now that's what I was kind of bringing up to people. I was like, yeah, all this sounds good, right? But at the end of the day, GFN's limitations is their gaming library. And now, go ahead.
Oh, and I feel like that's just how it's going to be for anything, any subscription service. Like having the physical, console or PC will always be better. It's just a matter of like if you think it's really that much better at that point.
Yeah.
Because I like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say a lot of people, including myself, at one point, I got so hyped on. Well, there's no downloads. Where there's no game installs. That so that stuff took over games. Like I got so into that, and I had to slap myself. Like, okay, then what if the favorite game come out that year and it's not on there? Then what?
Yeah. I like the luxury or just that peace of mind where it's like this game is announced, and I don't need to be like, oh shit, is it gonna be on GFN? Whether it's a small game or a AAA game or a AA game, that's never something I have to worry about because I have my physical hardware. Right, so it's like I just see a game that's coming out, and I'm like, cool. Going to PC, I'm good.
Yeah, no, that's real, and that's what I said. Right, I was like, when we started talking at the beginning of the conversation earlier today, is that percentage, right? Like you see a cool looking truck, like Wulong, bro. It's coming to PC. I can't say it's coming to GFN. Don't know.
We have no idea. They could just say no. It could be a big game. Everyone's anticipating it, but they're like, nah, we don't want to put it on GFN. We want to make money on Steam,
Yep, and you can and GFN could be like, oh, that's going to be your preferred way to play, and then there you go. Now, I'm not knocking it because obviously $20 a month to get a 4080 is dope, right? Like, let me not act stupid, But still, look, I barely played this game.
If I had a choice, I would definitely pick GFN. Because I already have a Steam library, so it works out way more for me.
Yeah. For you. Yeah, that'd be real cool. Also, ISO, I don't know what version of PlayStation Plus, if you have PlayStation Plus, but they put this on there. So this is a PlayStation Plus game.
Oh, nice. I have the middle one. I keep forgetting to move it back to the first tier. So it keeps taking my money.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck. I mean, because I do 3 months. I always do the 3 months.
Yeah, I did for the whole year. But yeah, this is the next gen version. So you could download the PlayStation 5 version.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I don't even use PlayStation Plus as much. Like every now and then, like they put Marvel Avengers on there, so I was like, dope. I didn't have to buy that again, right? Because I bought it on Stadia. They added. This was the one game on Stadia that I paid for that I said I wanted, that I would have bought after they gave me all my money back. And then when I said that, the next month they announced that this was coming to PlayStation. I was like, oh, cool. So it saved me money. I haven't played it yet to see how great it, or let me say, not say great, but to see how much better it looked over there. But it does have ray tracing, so I want to see that. Dank said Son of War. So remember you was trying to come up with a title?
Yeah.
Son of War.
That'd be a pretty funny title though.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
They'll figure it out. That's for them to figure it out.
Yeah, just keep it God of War. I don't know. God of War, the Atreus Files. No, they gotta use the name Loki for me. All right, so check this out. So watch how smooth this is, right? So I'm flying, right? And you could twist around, but like Star Fox, bam, you could just dip like that, turn all around.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, like you could, the maneuverability in this is real. Like I was just able, like you move to the left right at the right timing, and then you dip out the way of like blasts that come at you. You could change your weapons real quick. Oh, he got me. All right. How about you take this? But flight games are always kind of crazy. You're either into them or you're not.
Yeah. Like they're definitely games I would like try. I just don't know how much I would play them.
Yeah. Now we was talking the other day. I think you did say you play Flight Simulator, right? Oh yeah, because you said you was flying and then crashed. It was like, all right, played for like an hour. Like, cool. Yeah, I think that technology, man, is gonna be a cool thing. In the future, like them merging like hardware and cloud, so that way you can add extra stuff to the games in real time. Let's see. Oh, shoot, kill this dude, man. Shield too strong. But guys, man, Stadia, man, it's gonna be done and over with. And you know, I think it was cool. I wonder what it'd been like if I never got into Stadia. I would have got a PlayStation 5. Well, I don't know. Maybe I would have got suckered into getting an Xbox. I don't know. Because I think Game Pass was really cool. And I remember thinking like, yo, maybe I would jump back to Xbox because of Game Pass. I don't know if I would have actually did it. Maybe I would have been thinking like, well, when God of War or something like that came out. I don't know. I guess I would have thought I would have just gameflied it on my PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know what you would have chosen, because it was better in 2021 as far as the lineup. Obviously 2022 was just kind of basic. Yeah.
But wait, what year they came out? The new systems came out in 2020 though, right?
Was it 2020?
Yeah, right. The end of 2020.
I can look right now.
Yeah, they came out November 2020.
Release date.
Yeah,
November 10th of. Oh, it doesn't tell me the year. Why don't you tell me the year?
Damn shield for crying out loud.
Oh yeah, it was 2020.
Okay, so 2020. So we had some years. Oh, they just blew me to smithereens. All right, I'll play this again when I play it on PlayStation. Let me see. My man says Son of War. All right, let me see. All right, well, I think, wait, Bruce was in here? What the heck? What's up, Bruce? Really waiting on Wild Hearts. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't so my phone sometimes, it doesn't update. I know it did update. So where's Bruce comment on my phone? Yo, on my phone, I don't see Bruce's comment. But I see it on this thing. So he said Wild Hearts. That's a good one.
What is Wild Hearts?
It's that game that looks like Monster Hunter, but EA's making it. They look like they're building towers and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. ISO is misspeaking on the demo game. It's no Wukong. What up? Jack, you got Forspoken, Hogsworth, Tears of New Kingdom, all first couple of months of the year. Oh, and they make it sound like Starfield is coming out sooner than later.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. They said the first half of 2023.
Oh, that'd be nice. I mean,
now here's what's scary to me though. It's so much turmoil. I mean, granted, this is just dumb fanboy stuff, right? Because these $1 trillion, $1 million companies, they got a vision, right? But there's a lot of resentment with some fans, right? So I wonder what will happen. Like I wonder if Starfield comes out beginning of the year, because that's the bigger hitter than Redfall. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
they mentioned both of them.
Redfall looks whatever to me.
Yeah, to me too, bro. When people bring a Redfall, I'm like,
It just looks like another like basic game. Like it don't look like it's doing much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a lot of people say it's just a Left 4 Dead clone. But so if they bring out, so all right, let me ask you this: if you were the head of Microsoft and you had a strategy, and you could bring out Redfall and you could bring out Star, or what the hell is it called again? Starfield, right? Which one would you bring first in 2023? And when would you bring the other one?
Okay, this is easy. This is
Okay.
easy. It depends on. It depends. I would go based off like the development of the game. So I was like, you know what? Let's just give them Redfall. It's an exclusive, right? We'll see what happens. It's just a Left 4 Dead clone. But then later on, we'll give them Starfield, because one, it gives us more time to work on it, and that's the banger, right? For 2023 is Starfield. So that's what I would do.
You know, and you know what's crazy? I'm right with you, bro. Like, I would not make I would do the exact same thing as you. I want to put out, because if people get what they want and complain, right? Let's say I put out Starfield early and it's not a hit, then man, you going downhill. But at least I could hold Starfield back and people be counting on Starfield. And then when it get close to the end of the year, or maybe you got some filler stuff anyway, you be like, you know what though? They came out with a lot of good games. Then Starfield came out at the end of the year and it didn't hit, but they came out with a bunch of games. But the premise, if you bring out Starfield first and it don't hit heavy, then you're just going to go downhill. Like, people going to be like, they're just going to complain the whole rest of the year. Yeah. Because that's the game that's considered the top game.
I feel like I think Starfield might flop, and I don't even think it's the game's fault. I think it's going to be the fan base's fault.
I agree. Because let's be clear, Starfield is a niche type game. That's the game. Like, not everybody, like, that's not everybody's type of game or cup of tea, right? And so it's kind of like people was championing it too much. So yeah, I agree with you. I feel like people are making it like the end all be all. Like, look at 2022, right? People was like, oh, Starfield, and it had a date, November 11th, and then it got delayed, and people was like, yo, and then it was such a big deal. But it's like, bro, you probably don't even like that game anyway. Like, why would you so hyped for it? So I agree with you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. I mean, luckily I'm in a position where I'm not waiting for it. So I'm just like, it'll come out. It's released when it's releasing. If you delay it, we good. You know, like
I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna play it on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, that's a Game Pass game for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like me, dude, I'm cool. Listen, Game Pass is dope. Like, soon as they put a game on I want to play, I'm getting it again. Like, I don't have it right now, but I didn't check to see what's out this month. There might be a game out right now. Like, can we go see it? Where can I see what games are on Game Pass? Let me see. There should be like January Game Pass games, right?
Oh yeah, like games coming to Game Pass in January or whatever.
All right, so let's see, January Game Pass. I'll get it right now. If I see something, I'm like, oh, look at that. Let me see. These are the games heading to Game Pass. All right, so let me throw up the thing. What's going on, Aminar? Starfield will be king. Okay, so you happen to be a fan of Starfield. We see. Good stuff. Now, what I did, ISO, is I switched all my stuff back, and I want to see if I'm going to start having those issues. With, like, because I did something different where I put only one screen. So now I went back to extended because it didn't do it at all yet. So that is kind of, I mean, listen, if it stopped doing whatever it did, that'd be dope. Let me see. Xbox Game Pass January 2023 titles. So we got, let me see. Microsoft announced that gamers will be able to play Persona 3 Portable, console, PC, cloud from January 19th, and Persona 4 Golden, console, PC, cloud from January 19th. Monster Hunter Rise, console, PC, cloud will be added to January 20th. It is to be noted that Monster Hunter Rise will previously released as a Nintendo Switch exclusive. Yeah, you know what? I was a fan of Monster Hunter World. That was the first Monster Hunter I ever played, and I was super into it. It like took me away from Destiny at the time. Have you ever played any of the Monster Hunters?
No, not really into it. Not a big fan.
Okay. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition Console Cloud and the Inkalinky whatever console to be announced will let me just read the games. Let me see. Instead of all the extra stuff. Let me see. The addition of 6 games. Let me see. RoboQuest. Let me see. All right, so those gamers who have an Ultimate Game Pass, Ultimate subscription, get all the benefits of xCloud games with gold to EA Play. So multiple reports have also listed the games that will be joining Xbox Game Pass in 2023. This includes Atomic Heart console coming on February 31st, and Wulong Final Dynasty console PC. Ooh, doesn't say cloud, but I remember what's the game where you shoot people and they go in slow motion and it show like the bullets go through their neck and all that stuff? Sniper Elite.
Oh, yes,
yes,
Sniper Elite.
Yeah, so Sniper Elite 5 they said wasn't coming to cloud, and then the day it came out, I was on Game Pass checking. I was like, wait, it's here. So maybe for all the cloud gamers that's watching, maybe some of the games that I just said will still come, even though it doesn't say. Here's another cool thing, ISO. So Xbox said, not that it might mean much to you, but for conversation, they said that the end of last year, they were going to allow certain games you purchase that you could play in the cloud. Now, that's what made Stadia special, even though K9 always thought that was the dumbest thing. But that's what made me like Stadia. If Stadia didn't have that, I would have never got into it. So you were able to buy games and play on the cloud, because I didn't want to get stuck with only the games in that subscription. Like, for instance, Game Pass is dope, but I could go down the list. Gotham Knights. They didn't get Evil West. I mean, I could mention all these games, but imagine if you were able to buy those games, and let's say you was on vacation for conversation, and you say, oh, you know what? I really wanted to play this game. I was so close to the end, and then you just play it on Game Pass, xCloud.
Yep.
So reason why I brought it up is there's a game that showed it was going to be on xCloud, but it didn't say Game Pass. So people think like, oh, they might be close to allowing that to happen. What's your thoughts on that?
Pretty dope.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, it's only a positive,
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with it. Like, pretty much being able to play on hardware and then being able to play over the cloud, like that's dope.
Mm-hmm. So FCAT says Starfield is a No Man's Sky clone. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, do you remember how flop that game was?
That is true.
They did better.
Did make one of the biggest comebacks in gaming.
Yeah, they did. They redeemed themselves. But it's like, I don't know. I mean, technically, No Man's Sky promised a lot of stuff and didn't do it. So if Starfield does it, then who cares?
That's true. Yeah, it's like earlier when I was saying, oh, well, Chronos Before the Ashes did the thing before whatever the fighting game on PlayStation is called. What is that called again?
Sifu.
Yeah, Sifu. But yeah, at the end of the day, so what, right? As long as you're not stealing nothing that's gonna get you sued, then originality is dead.
If you do it better, I can't be mad.
Hey, that's real.
And it's a benefit for you, because obviously if you want to play the game and they do it better than No Man's Sky, then hell yeah. And it got actual guns in it. So I mean, you can really just say it's No Man's Sky with guns. You don't got guns. You do, but they're not for,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a huge game where you exploring the universe is cool as hell. Let me see. Now, FCAT said Starfield ain't it. It's all about Indiana Jones. So I don't think there's enough info about the Indiana Jones game for me to get excited personally. And I think Indiana Jones is just well past his prime. Even the movie that's coming out, I'm like, I'll go see it, but I'm not crazy enthusiastic about seeing it. What's your thoughts on Indiana Jones?
It's not really in its not really popping right now. It was popular when it was popular, but no one really. The newer generations don't really know much about Indiana Jones. I barely know about Indiana Jones. You know.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was when I was a kid. Like, come on, man. It's like my childhood. Like, I grew up past that by now.
This reminds me of when you were making trouble and everyone got pissed off at you.
Bro. Oh, with Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Oh man. I feel, you know, some people still haven't spoke to me, man.
Oh shit.
I lost some friendships over that little stunt I pulled.
Damn. I mean, it is what it is.
I thought it was funny. But...
I thought it was funny too. Like I said, I didn't think you were being like outside of what you normally are. So I was kind of like, oh, you know, it's the cowboy. Like that's it. But it is what it is, man.
That is what it is. You know what's cool? I'm able to take it though. You know, I get it. I did it, so I'm able to man up, take it on the chin. Some people was annoyed. The only thing I was like, wow, really? Is when my one dude, and that was my dude, Lo-Fi Monk. My man said live, listen, y'all need to not go to his channel and unsubscribe. Now listen. You could be like, hey, just don't watch his stuff. But don't be telling nobody to unsubscribe from my channel, bro. What does this look like? Like, because this is like not my livelihood, but still I do make money on this. And when you unsubscribe, then you can't get a notification, right? Maybe you might change your mind and be like, oh, you know what? Let me see what Cowboy's doing. But if you unsubscribe, now granted, you can say whatever you want. But I feel like, damn, that was kind of like, come on, bro. Now that's a bit much.
Yeah, it's just one of those where it's like, really, dude? Like, you really gonna do that?
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna tell nobody to unsubscribe from your channel. Like, what we doing now? But anyway, that was the only thing out of the whole thing. I was like, wow, it came to that? Like, I deserved people to be a little upset, right? Because, yeah, granted, it was a big serious thing for them, even though it was no longer what it was supposed to be, because Stadia got announced it was closing. So it was no longer like this big tournament they wanted it to be anymore. But I was like, dang, I was like on some other stuff. I mean, all I did was drop out, you know?
Yeah.
And dude that took my place, he should be happy.
Are you Scorpion? I didn't pay attention to who you picked.
What, when I played?
Yeah, what character are you right now?
Oh, I was using Scorpion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not the other guy.
Oh, I know, right? Cowboy, yeah.
Just minus the gun, and that's your look.
I know, right? Oh, go ahead, yo. Yo, listen, I'm about to start going to the gun range in 2023, man.
Yeah. Did you see my gun range video?
No, yo. So the other day, I was like, there's a video I didn't watch, and because I was talking to you that day, and you mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I still didn't watch it. And I was sitting in bed like, yo, I was gonna watch a video. What was it? And that's what it was. All right, hold up. So I don't forget. Yeah, when you first put it out, I don't know what I was doing, and I seen it, and I told myself I got to check it out, and I never clicked on it. So I am gonna pull it up right now, and I'm gonna click on it that way. All right, outdoor range. All right, there we go.
Hey.
Outdoor range. Hold on, you got 500 some views on this? God damn.
It's range day, dude. People like guns.
Bro. All right, well, I will be watching that. And speaking of that, hold up. You know I got to do my thing real quick. Guys, if you want to see this video I'm talking about, because ISO is my guy, man. And ISO, I'm sorry that you got to be the new person I annoy all the time, but we're friends, man. You know, it comes with the territory.
No, it only happens every now and then. It's every now and then. Not all the time. It's every now and then.
You know. But guys, you got to check out ISO's video, and you got to check out his channel. And ISO, tell him how you're switching up the channel a little bit, man.
Oh, so pretty much my channel was kind of broad. It was all gaming related, but just it was everything and anything, you know, just whatever I felt like talking about. So now I'm going to be more specific about FPS games because that's kind of what I play the most. So it makes more sense. You know, I'm going to be the most enthusiastic about it. And of course, I have a mix of other random stuff every now and then. But at least now on my channel, I have a focus. And so whenever someone new comes by, they'll be like, oh, okay, he talks about a lot of shooting games. Oh, there's
Yeah.
this new shooting game I should check out. You know, something, right? Like it just matches better. So yeah.
No, it makes sense. Like, man, a lot of your content, like I can't tell how many times I'm coming on and you're playing, you know, Valorant or you're playing Call of Duty or whatever. So yeah, it definitely makes sense. And it's your lane right now, you know. That's dope. All right, guys, here's ISO channel. First of all, we gotta also congratulate ISO because he did hit that 1K.
Hey, let's go.
And still climbing. Look at it, 1.11.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, man.
At least I'm changing it up now before I get more or I grow more, you know.
Like, I'm gonna get to this at some point. I just feel like I'm still in my moment where I can't really do what I want to do 100%. And so when I move, then I'm gonna have a streaming room and I'll be able to lock my door. You won't hear my kids screaming in the background or walking in the room. And then I'm gonna have more space. And then, I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna narrow it down, my content a little bit. But for now, I'm just gonna be hard headed and do it the wrong way. But the way you're doing ISO is the way to grow a channel. Like your channel,
And plus, it's something I play a lot, so it kind of makes sense. Like I'm caught up for the most part with a lot of FPS shooters, whatever's coming out soon. So it's kind of like, I might as well talk about it and try to get more people aware of it, whether it's 20, 30, 40, whatever the case is,
Well, definitely makes sense. What I was gonna say? Oh, I kind of did something you did, right? So remember we were talking about banners?
Oh yeah.
So look at my banner now. I was like, I realized, okay, so the stuff on the side would get cut off, right? But on PC, it's gonna go all the way across. So now I added it. Granted, I need to make it clearer, but I was like, I just want to have something that shows a little bit more. So I don't know if I went overkill, but because it was just the two things in the middle.
I mean, it looks good. I think it tells what your channel is, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted just to get an ideal, because I do a bunch of stuff. You might say, well, what does king of content mean? Right. And then, and I first it was just the 3 pictures. Then I added the thing. Then I was like, and trying to get it right. Like you were saying, like it was a headache. So I had all this white in the side and I was like, wait, I got space to add lettering. So then I had to get rid of podcast, gaming, vlogging, reviews underneath the little pictures. So I, put the thing to black that out. And then I was like, okay, but it just seems weird with the top space white. I was like, I just added Now Your Mama Knows and blah, blah, blah. So, I just want to thank you for kind of giving me an ideal of doing something. Now on the phone, it looks a little different because it cuts it off a little bit.
Yeah.
But, but yeah, there it is.
Nah, dude. I mean, freaking, I get ideas from other channels and it's like, you know what? I felt bad at first, right? I'm like, damn, I don't want to like take their idea. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, look, you're not the only one doing it. They probably got it from somebody else. And I mean, you know what? As long as you're not like ripping it one for one.
Oh yeah. And like if I had your actual picture, you'd be like, hey, bro, like it'd have been your background with a cowboy hat. You'd be like, hold up, bro. We gotta talk. I'm like, what you talking about? ISO. You're like, nah, actually, bro, you're gonna take that off right now.
I actually might change my banner again.
Okay. So now I'm gonna use your old one.
No. What you mean? Hold on. Now I might get one done. So like stuff.
All right, here you go. So this for you.
Don't mess it up.
Yo, you know what's crazy? It always freezes right there on Stadia. On Stadia, when he put his arms up, it always had that little freeze. I don't know why. Because I played it on PlayStation the other day and that didn't happen.
Scorpion's such a badass.
Yeah, he is, man. They need to just give him his own movie.
Did you like the newest Mortal Kombat movie,
the
remake?
Man, that is such a loaded question. Did I like it? I think it had very good parts, and then it had stuff that I wasn't so cool with.
Okay.
Like I wish they wouldn't have tried to make it around that new dude. Like, can you just give me a Mortal Kombat movie about the Mortal Kombat characters and maybe one of them is the main character, but they decide to make some dude that's nobody and make it around him with Mortal Kombat characters. And that kind of bothered me. But I thought the characters looked pretty good for what they should look like. And, you know, the action was good. Special effects. It was violent. So it was almost good enough. But it didn't hit the mark. Exactly.
Yeah.
What about you?
I know it's fine. I mean, I watched it for free. So it was like, oh, this is cool.
Okay.
It was a cool movie. I don't know if I'd watch it again. But,
yeah,
you know, like I wasn't like mad about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not like a huge Mortal Kombat fan, so it didn't hit me as much, you know. Yeah.
What's your favorite fighting game? I know you're not a big fighting game fan, but what fighting game do you like the most?
Oh, I would have to pick Super Smash Bros.
Okay.
It's just because that's that game where it's a family game, or it's not a family game, but it's that party game. So it's like
yes, I was about to say that.
Always playing freaking Smash Bros. And it's so fun, you know.
Now, you know, some people don't want to hear you call that a party game, right? They will flip out.
I know. Some people take it seriously, which is fine. But
Yeah,
it's like my main use for the game is it's the game that you can play like up to like 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it, you know.
Yep.
And it's just pure chaos. It's like
like oh hell.
Everyone's using their abilities. You end up getting juggled in the middle, and you're like, bro, what the fuck, you know?
Now, did you see that new game that's like that? But imagine Smash Brothers in 3D.
3D.
Yeah, so I was part of a beta for that game called DKN, and so I played it a couple months ago, but I had a non-disclosure, so I couldn't say anything. But now it's actually out and it's free to play game. Or no, it's not free to play, but it's on PlayStation Plus and it's on Game Pass. So, bro, imagine Smash Brothers, but like you go run all around. Like it's 3D. So knock it the same way. You fight into the edge, knock people off the edge. They got to jump back on. But imagine not 2D, but like you go run around in circles and people chase you and all that. Picture that. Yeah. And the premise is you're all gods. Like they got like, and it's the not Norse gods, but the what are they called again? Not the Norse,
Greek?
where Kratos was from.
Greek. Yeah, Greek.
Yeah, it's the Greek gods. Like matter of fact, I'm still on their list. So they just emailed me today. They added I think let me see, they added Zeus or somebody today. But yeah, they got like Hercules. But now it's a little cartoony looking graphics.
Oh, okay.
But still, I think it's kind of dope though.
I mean, yeah, that's
something free.
What is it called again?
It's called DKO.
DKO.
And it stands for something knockout.
Oh yeah, this does look pretty.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It little characters running around with big heads, but when I played it, I was like, oh, you know what? This is Smash Brothers in 3D, and I never thought about that. Like, oh wow, I never thought. What if they made Smash Brothers in like 3D? That's interesting. Because I never looked at that game and was like, oh, what if Smash Brothers was, like a Soul Calibur or a Virtual Fighter or, a game where you could actually turn the camera and all that.
Right.
Aminar, he said, I'm a little late, but hold up. Let me see. Aminar said, not a fan, but a believer of Bethesda. I love the Elder Scrolls series. He said, big fan of Monster Hunter World. Clock in over 800 hours. That's dope. Yeah. Monster Hunter World was the first game that actually took me from Destiny. I was in the height of Destiny, not in the height because they had a little drought. And Monster Hunter came out. I bought it and I was like, dude, this is my game. Let me see. Aminar said that was funny. And he said, so people are just too sensitive. He said, Lo-Fi Monk can't take the heat. And let me see. FCAT said, Doc said you only own games on Switch. That's not really true. Because I could rent games on GameFly for the Switch. Just saying.
Damn.
You know what's crazy? I just found out that you could the Switch had discs. I didn't realize cartridges. I didn't know how it went. Like my stepson have one, but I never knew. Like I just seen what a Switch game looked like for the first time when I bought my granddaughter Sonic. Yeah, I brought my granddaughter Sonic for Christmas, and I got to see like what the disc looked like. I had no clue.
Wow. Yeah, it's a little cartridge, like a little tiny one.
Super small. Yeah. Indeed.
Well, all right, bro. I gotta bounce. Fiance just got home, so I'll catch you later,
Okay.
man.
Well, listen, bro. I think that you spent your free time hanging out, man.
Hey, no problem, dude. You have a good one.
All right, take care.
All right, bye.
Guys, this ISO Motion Gaming.
Later, chat.
All right, let me finish beating this lady up. Oh, now I kind of want to jump and play some PlayStation. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to end this stream, right? And I'm actually going to fire it back up for whoever's free. And I think I'm just going to play some Shadow of the Colossus. I want to see... I want to try to track down the next Colossus. And my wife probably will be home in like an hour or something like that. So, yeah. So, I think I'm more than enough. Oh, God. Did my Stadia stream today. I said I will always do at least, I would at least do, 30 minutes. But, guys, I've always did way more than that, which is cool. And my wife hasn't had a problem with it yet. Not yet. So, you know. Let me see. This is down, forward, back, Y, mid. Right? Down, forward, back, Y. Okay. Down, forward, back, Y. 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 Really? Yeah, right? Down, forward, back, Y. Okay, whatever. And here's the question. Can I do those easy fatalities whenever? Here, let me try to beat one more. Why are you playing this old game? I was going through my games on Stadia, and I figure, what will I play? So I've been popping in and out of games, and I decided to play this. But remember, this game is still a current game. I feel like it is old, but there is no new Mortal Kombat yet. So this is still the current Mortal Kombat, you know, if that makes sense. I just played PS5 already. I know, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, Ron. I really do want to play my PlayStation, but you know, I'm doing my 30 days of Stadia. So, but I'm dying to just kind of be done with Stadia and leave it behind me, you know, and just think like, dude, it was great from when it was great. I had a great time with it, but it is what it is. But yeah, after this match, I am gonna stream some PlayStation. I want to play Shadow of the Colossus. That was so addicting yesterday, trying to find that Colossi. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Come on, Johnny.
Round 2, fight.
Let's go. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Oh, what's that? I got this other move that he had that was really good. Oh! 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 Stadia still look good though, man. Sucker. Alright, let me see if I could do the easy fatality. Said R2 and B at the same time for mid. Alright. Oh, look at that. So can I use that as many times as I want? Rip my man in half. Let's go. Guys, my camera isn't messing up today. So that's cool. Maybe it fixed itself. I don't know what the issue was, but hey, I'm gonna leave it alone. Now, what I might do is I might still use this thing. Yeah, because I really don't need to have 2 cameras plugged in, to be honest. Like, what I'm going to use it for. You know what? I might as well finish this whole thing. Let's go.
Another realm screwed us both over.
Then we are the same mind.
Road trip.
Yeah, because I can't think of what I would have 2 cameras for. I mean, I could get creative on OBS. You know? Oh. Even this. I could, oh, God. Oh, my man. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, we got a fight on our hands, guys. Oh! You better catch it, bro. You about to catch it, bro. Maker said PS5 greater than Xbox. Ron said just played PS5 already. All right, already seen that. Oh no! No! Dad.
Man, what are you gonna do?
All right, let's go.
Round 2, fight.
Yeah, let's go. I'm dirty. Dirty. Oh. Come here, mother effer. What you was running in for? What you was running in for? Huh? Running into that punch to the face.
Final round.
Let's go.
Fight.
Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, you know what's funny, Aminar? I forgot that that monk had flipped out on you that day. Oh yeah, and it was on here. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. Now I realize why you said that. Damn. Now, Aminar, you're gonna have to tell us your secret identity, bro. Once Stadia is over, I need you to come on here and I want to interview you. All right, so let's see. Is it an easy move, easy finisher? Yeah. R2 plus A. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Woo!
Fatality. Scorpion wins.
When you going to play real fighting games? Like, tell me what's a real fighting game. Aminar's owe me. Oh, Ron said Aminar owe me $9.99. Maker, what real fighting game you want to see? Let me know. Matter of fact, all the fighting games, like, I guess DFN Duel is the most recent fighting game, and then that sheep fighting game or something, right? But other than that, everything else is old. Like, we're waiting for the new Street Fighter, we're waiting for the new Tekken, like Guilty Gear or Multiverse. When's the most recent Guilty Gear came out? That's still kind of old too, right? Multiverse isn't a fighting game for me. That's nonsense. Just saying.
Your name, they will be wiped from history. Come, it is time to die.
Come, it is time.
Round 1, fight.
Let's go. All right. Oh, damn. Oh. Come on, lady. That was dope. You gotta admit that. Alright, we're gonna play those games. That's all we playing? Let's go. Now, I forgot that little move I did. Like back, forward, something. I'll bring out the dinosaurs. Let's go. Oh! Let's go. Oh, that's how we doing it? Nah, you gonna catch it, bro. Oh! Like that. Ah! No! Look at that. What? She brought back her health? Oh! No! Ah! Oh, come on, bro. That was good. Oh, wait, what? All you gotta do is kill me one time to finish me? Okay, that was weird. Let me see. Let me know when you or Obi want some. Oh, really, Ron? Really, Ron? That's what. Oh, okay. Well, Ron, I got to play DNF through Obi. He had his friend had did the screen share, and it was cool. It reminded me of Guilty Gear, but I never really got into it. Not enough to buy it. I'm not that into fighting games anymore that much. I'm trying to remember this move I did. But I will be getting Tekken 8. So health flame, fatal abilities, input commands. Was it the same as abilities? All right, what I'm trying to find is there is a combo I like where you end with this little stab. Back X B A. Oh, could that be it?
Round 1, fight.
That ain't it. Dang. Oh God. Oh, she's going in. All right, hold on, that ain't it. All right. Back XBX. Oh, there you go. That's the move right here. That little jig. Let's go. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait. I don't think I could. Okay. This is only one health. Okay, so. Oh, man. Oh! Oh, that didn't. Wow, she had a T-Rex run me over? Uh-oh. Oh! 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 Oh. Oh. Yo, that is crazy. All right, hold on. I gotta beat her. I gotta beat her.
I have been expecting you.
I gotta beat her.
Your life, your name.
No, skip this.
Round 1. Fight.
You have to get real. Oh. Let's go. Getting real. Oh. You got me against me, huh? Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, get over here, girl. All right, that's too much health she got back. Come on, stop dancing around. Come on, you're gonna catch it too. Oh. Woo, let's go. Uh-oh. Getting her down. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, what is this about? Oh, come on. Watch the back. Yeah, here we go. Oh. Yeah. Split that face down the middle, baby. Damn, that's wicked.
I made my future self a promise that I would not stay mired in the past. But once I controlled the hourglass, I could not keep that promise. I had to restore my family. Over and over, I crafted the sands of time. Yet in every new timeline, my family's tragedy repeated. I was powerless to change it. After eons, I learned the truth. Kronika was not alone. She was one of many titans, each more powerful and ancient than the Elder Gods. It is they who conspire against us. Myself, my family, we are pawns in their game. Why? I do not know. But I will find out. And then I will have vengeance.
Boom! My man Scorpion. Can't mess with him. Warner Brother Games. Oh. Let's go. All right, cool. Look at that. Yeah. Classic Tower defeated. One of these days, I should try to go to the, like, super high tower. That'd be crazy.
Classic Tower. Conquer.
Oh, you know what? I need to go to the crypt one day. Go back in there. I haven't gone in there in a while. All right, guys. So let's do a recap of the different games I played on Stadia today. So, the Mortal Kombat 11, Chronos, sorry, Mortal Kombat 11, Chorus, Sekiro, Chronos, Streets of Rage 4, Fast and the Furious. And these are the games I did today, these 6 games. So I did a bunch more all the other days. These are the games I haven't played yet. Baldur's Gate, 9 to 5, Life is Strange, and Guilt. So I'll start off with some of these. Maybe I could get some people to play with me. As long as I've been playing, it's the 18th day. Nobody has played with me yet. And it doesn't even look like anybody's still playing Stadia. So, but it's cool. Nope, he's playing Skylines. Look at that. Miles Tremonti is playing Skylines. And let's see. Look at that. I had one day ago. Somebody invited me to play Avengers. Okay. And also a friend request from Gregor. So I will add a friend. And maybe I'll get some people playing. But guys, I think we should all play some Stadia while we still got it. That would be dope. Anyways, my camera didn't act crazy today. So that's pretty cool. And I tried it a couple different ways. I had it do just one screen. I did multi-screens. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 39 minutes. And my camera didn't have an issue. So maybe something I did fixed it. But anyway, I'm happy that my wife got me a new camera for my for Christmas. And I like I like the resolution. I like how wide it is, right? So now in my background, I got my my lampshade. So I made sure I put here, I'll leave it like this. I think that looks good. So I put my lampshade on, got my picture in the background, got the fish tank. So yeah, I think you know, with that junk over there, but dope. All right, so with that being said, guys, thanks for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Just know I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. But I'm doing every day for 30 days until Stadia closes. So if you like Stadia content, come check it out. If you want to join and play some games with me, cool. Also, I'm going to be starting a wrestling league. I got a bunch of people who signed up and want to be a part of it. We're going to be playing on PlayStation. The game is on PlayStation Plus right now for a limited time. So it's going to be cool. We're going to see who's the champions. I'll write their names down. We'll shout out who's the champ. We'll have actual belts that you could wear. It's going to be epic. So with that being said, yeah, I am going to get out of here. And I think, let me look at what time it is. My wife will be home in a little bit. So I'm debating if I'm going to stream or not. But I might stream Shadow of the Colossus and just try to beat a Colossus, you know? And so I could chill and chat with you guys. But we'll see what happens. But with that being said, I am the king of content, a.k.a. because I'm the cowboy. Oh, man. And this stream was epic. With that being said, and now your mama knows. Write it down.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!